Did you see last night the stream got cut? Like 2 hours in. Looking for the chat. There we go. I got the first one. Yes. We've already got questions on the big guy. Excellent. We're going to address that, Hinav. Don't worry. Wait, some people get in here. Guys, we got a special guest joining us tonight. If you look on the left-hand side of your screen, obviously, there's going to be 3 of us.
Hey, guys. I'm Chris Norland. You might have heard of me. I've been a professor for 10 years. Don't ask me in what. But I'm here to profess the bearish case on AMC.
Yes. What an outfit, huh? Chris, you look absolutely fantastic tonight, just to let you know. The style is, I love the hat. Big fan. So, guys, yeah, say hey to Chris. He's in the house. We're going to get his short position tonight, finally. Stephanie, good evening. Can I pull you up? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, I just shut you off and left the wrong one. I just shut you out. Sorry.
Oh,
I timed you out instead of him.
Holy smokes. Good Lord. Get that guy off the camera.
That is an extreme close-up.
Where's my camera? Oh, I got to fix the camera. Woo! What's up,
Hey,
guys?
I'm going to come back to your question. I'm just going to say what's up to everyone real quick. Let's see. Boy, here we go. It's going to be tough. One speed, go. Dufresne, good evening. Kenny, Bayrider, Stephanie, Arthur, Derek. There's Tony. Tommy, Karen, Glenn, Dubiwa, Hammer, Mr. Simon, Annie T. Somebody said, oh, Hope for a Generation said Chris in the house. He knew right away who it was. He didn't need any prompting. You know your background is your chin and cheeks, right? Okay, just checking.
Oh, get that Chris Norland guy off of there.
Annie, Shannon, good evening. Liz Clayman, good evening. Mr. Vato, Truck Nerd. You want to say some hasty? Where I left off?
let me get my YouTube chat pulled up.
Okay.
What's up,
got
gang?
Grandpa Barney.
Tyler Cwin. Hope for a Generation, Karen. Who else? 8 Blazing does stuff. Doc Zeno in the house. Turtle. Sub has the boss. Ape name Roscoe. Raphael. Woo. Scott K. Slick Rick. Leah Kim. Sophia. Luigi. Backyard Boogie. Jock Green. Hello from Sweden. I forget how to say hello in Swedish at this moment. But I know un el til tak. Scott K, Six Son, Tammy, Luigi. I already said Luigi, and so on. Wow, so many people in here. Grandpa Barney in the house making the lights flash. Look at that, Grandpa Barney. Thank you, brother.
Woo. Guys, how are you doing tonight? How are we? Joe, good evening. Real Rugged says, Real Rugged said, Chris, I pump to you every night. Dustin, good evening. Lupe, what's going on? Mia Bly.
Javi.
Yeah, Javi's in the house. Dips Patel. Say Pop. Oh, let's go to the first question first. Let's go back to the original question because I think that we should address that and get that out of the way, right? Let's not.
Was that really Chris Norland? Was that the question?
No, this one. Al does his homework and all the necessary DD, and for what? He doesn't get paid for all that stuff, says Hinav. Tony, you want to address that, or we can tag team? I mean, we can tag team.
I'm so tired of having to waste my time correcting bad DD that people think is real DD because unfortunately, you guys don't do this 12 hours a day like we do. But I did a video on it, and he's double, triple counting information, and he just, as nicely as I can say it, does not know what he's talking about. And he's invited to come on this channel at any time and provide the real information. Look, guys, 10-minute video put out this morning showing you the exact institutional ownership from the Bloomberg terminal. Yep. Nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Nothing else to say.
And Tony gave him an open invite, right, Tony? Right in the beginning of the
Open
video. Didn't you
invite,
say?
yes.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to him this morning. He spent 2 minutes cursing me out, blocked me, ended the video, and then deleted it.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
What more do I need to say, guys? And besides all that, he has an open invitation to come on my channel, Massalorians. We can do it together. Very civil, friendly. I love Al.
Yeah, we just want to have a discussion,
he's
right?
a close friend, but he's just misguided right now, and we need to help straighten him out. That's
yeah,
it.
I mean, you couldn't have made it more simple in the video. The way you broke it down, it's very simple to understand what's going on and why the numbers are off. I mean, this isn't it's not some big mystery as to how the numbers are so far off. Why are we seeing a 90% for retail and 95% of institutional, which seems impossible?
It was hanging chads.
Hanging chads.
Hanging chads.
You think?
Sorry, Chad. Chad's watching like, oh God, that again. I thought we were done with that fucking hanging Chad shit.
Oh,
sorry,
boy.
Chad. I see you.
Let's see. Grandpa Barney, we got him right. Sarn, good evening. That's close enough. Massalorian looks good. I like the way that actually looks. Somebody had a great idea last night. I wrote it down. I was asking for opinions or suggestions for one-liners for shirts, and someone came up with "I love riding speeders." I'm like, that is awesome. That is such a great. I forget who it was. If you're in the chat right now, please come forward. So I
can. I hope after the squeeze you're able to buy a speeder.
My God, that would be amazing. Yeah, because I'm sure we'll have the tech by the time we get paid. Can't even get hoverboards. We're gonna get speeders.
Only available with JP Morgan digital coins.
Right. Right. Let's see.
We're just zinging them out today. Zinging them out tonight.
So guys, understand we just have a disagreement on how Al is getting to these numbers. That's all it is. And he could give an open invitation to Tony and set him straight, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's why you won't see the invitation, and he won't take us up on it either. That's all.
I'm not always right. I never say I'm always right, and I never also would block someone or disable comments on my videos or curse them out. If you got a different opinion, bring your DD and let's have a discussion. We'll all learn together. That's how we get better. I just got off of a phone call with Casey Shaw and Pantheon working through a separate issue. And many of us work together when we have questions. And I can tell you that many of us, except for two dudes, don't talk to anybody because their information is always incorrect.
Why is it only those two? Why are they the only two who have completely isolated themselves from the community? Completely. I mean, never done anything besides Al coming on your show, pretty much, right? And yeah, that's about it. Why do you think that is, guys? Why do you think the comments are off? There's reasons behind all of this. It's not a mystery. Let's say,
and if you question anything they say, you're automatically blocked on YouTube, blocked on Twitter. You know, they don't ever want to have a discussion. They only want lemmings to slurp up the Jello pudding, her Bill Cosby style. Spoon feed you. They're gonna spoon feed you the bullshit. And you know, in the grand scope of things, it's not the most harmful bullshit to say that institutions own 95%. Who fucking cares, right? 37%, 95%. But the amount of questions I'm getting on it is overwhelming. So I had to address it. And I tried to just go address it with him this morning in his live, but he cursed me out. So
ridiculous.
So then you knew there was going to come a video after that.
Yeah. I hope people understand that. Immediately following. Mangaku says crypto is taking a dump. Yeah, man, we've been talking about that since last night when it started falling. It's been a 24-hour thing. Chris, good evening. I'm just to say hey to some people real quick that's just new in the chat. Tony, Food Dog, Bonnie, good evening. Headstock Harem, Audio Plug Records, Generation X, Al Capone, your neighbor's dog, Mike, what's going on, brother? There was
a very prevalent question in my video, and I see someone asking it in the chat. Bubba Franks, what's up, Bubba? That's a very common name here in Texas, by the way, Bubba.
Bubba.
Yeah. The question was, did Adam Aron lie? Like, did Adam Aron said we own 90% of the float? How is that possible, Tony and Massalorian? Guys, I did a video on this. When was Adam talking about that, Massalorian? Last earnings, was
September?
it? Like,
September.
Whenever
October?
it was that Adam said 90% minus the
Funds.
institutions.
Yep.
Guys, go back on my channel to that date. I'm sorry I didn't look up the date, but I did a video with math showing you exactly how Adam Aron is correct and how every other number that you see out there can still be correct, including Adam's statement, because what he said was carefully parsed to take out the institutional ownership. And the other thing that people often don't do is include the shorted shares in the float. So we got the float, we've got the float plus synthetics that we know about. And if you add up that universe of 540 million, 514, whatever it is right now of authorized float, plus another 125 shorted, there's plenty of shares to make everything make logical sense. So please go watch that video and drop me a comment in there if you have further questions on that about what Adam Aron said. Different topic, logical explanation.
And just a suggestion, if you guys are looking for that video, I would think it came out in late summer, early fall, because I want to say that interview with Melissa Lee was either September or October. So look towards that time frame, because isn't that where he said the number to Melissa Lee in that interview, right? She'd asked him, and he had said, "We get 90% institutional ownership."
It was a tweet. It was a tweet.
Okay, he did say it in that video too, though.
No. You're right. It was in a video because I copied his video and I put the text of exactly what he said, and then I broke it down. You're right.
Yep.
It was in the video. Thank you.
Yep. So you guys should be able to find that. It was when Melissa Lee did that first interview for the movie. So go back to that area.
Any of my subs can pull that up and let us know approximately. Was it a month, 2 ago on my channel? Then maybe we can point people in the right direction. But I have no problem with Adam, what he said. I don't think he was lying, as many people have said, and probably including Massalorian, KC, and Pantheon. He is legally liable for what he says. And based on how he said it, I 100% believe what he said.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention, though.
It's the details, right? Billy says, do you guys feel like AMC will thrive through the crash as a safe play or go down with the rest of the market? Billy, I'll just say to that, AMC is going to track with the market. So whichever way that market goes, we're going to track with. Is it going to crash down to zero? No. But whatever the way the market goes, it's going to go with it for right now.
Yep.
Our only hope is that it goes down significantly enough or fast enough or whatever the situation needs to be for them to get caught like they did in June and January. Whatever we need to do to replicate those circumstances.
My hope is that, and I've also been saying for 6 months, when the market crashes, we're going down. You know, you can forget this negative beta bullshit. When the market crashes, AMC is going to go down. That's just common sense. And our only hope is that, as Boss Blunts and a few others have been saying, that if the markets crash enough and some hedge funds get in trouble because of reduced asset values or over leveraging on the wrong bets, that we can start some dominoes falling. So it's not the end of the world if AMC goes down with the market. That would be irrelevant to me. I'm not going to worry about AMC going down at all if the market is falling. I'd expect it.
Yeah.
And then I would hope that someone had a bad bet that kicks this thing off, because even in a down market, a squeeze can happen. Absolutely.
Yep. Absolutely. Real Rugged DIY says, I think a certain political party doesn't want to hear the other opinions similarly. And I would agree with that. They seem a little closed off to open dialogue, but that's okay, right? We still love them all the same. Maxie, good evening. Glenn, good evening. Doc Zeno, what's going on? Let's see. Who else do we got? Miss Gloria, I saw. Foo Dog, Romy, Shadow Girl, Dark Tech.
Can I talk some economics real quick?
Go for it.
While you're saying hi to everybody.
Go for it.
CPI data was Friday. You guys already know that by now. I did a video on, I think it was Thursday night about CPI data. I tried to go live Friday morning and my YouTube connection was the shit, like in a bad way. And the stream just was not working. Even though everything was great on my internet connection, Kenny G was shorting the channel through YouTube. So unfortunately, I couldn't stay on live. But you guys know the CPI data was bad. It was worse than expected. And so the market went down. I said in my Discord on Monday last week, the only day that matters last week would be Friday. And so that's what I was waiting on. And then, yep, it was bad. This week coming up, we have the Fed Open Market Committee, 14th through the 16th. So the expectation is they're going to drop an interest rate hike on us of 0.5 point. The experts, including myself, but I'm no expert. I'm just some freaking economist on YouTube who did engineering for 20 years. My expectation, what I'd like to see is bigger than 0.5 point. And many experts are calling for bigger than 0.5 point. I often describe inflation as a slow moving ship. So once you start making inputs, the ship starts turning very slowly. And we're going to turn so slow that inflation is going to keep going up. But they could turn the crank harder, right? And make the ship turn faster to slow down inflation by increasing interest rates. So will they do that or not? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out on the 16th. But if they do, you can expect even more negative reaction, quite likely, from the market. If there's a surprise on the 16th, more than 0.5 point. The other quick things, as you probably know, crypto is been having a rough weekend. And thanks to Casey and Pantheon for giving me a heads up, because I have not been paying attention to news this weekend. Apparently, El Salvador is facing risk of bankruptcy after having recently converted their country over to Bitcoin. You guys might have heard some about that in the past couple months. So I'm going to read up on that a little bit more, but that is something that I'm paying attention to now. It's on my radar. I can't speak super, I can't give you excellent coverage of that tonight that you deserve, but I will be digging into it tonight after the live stream. All right. That's all I got, Mass, for the moment.
Okay. Cool. No, thank you for that. I was just looking at the economic calendar to see what was coming up. If there's anything else, that's about it, huh? Let's see. Robert says, I know I'm behind the chat, guys. I'm going to try to catch up. But
Maggie, how you doing? Jack Wolf, what's up? 949. Ortex is bullshit.
Ortex has been bullshit.
Massalorian, we should also cover early your thoughts and my thoughts on Redbox, because that is going to be the hot topic coming up. And I know they want to know what you think, and I know they probably want to know what I think. And I've got a lot of thoughts. You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah,
right.
If you want to.
Well, okay. So I think this
I'm not going to
is
contradict anything you say. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts. The same thing I said in the Discord all week last week. So you go ahead, and then I'll tell you what my thoughts are.
Well, I think that the acquisition and this possibility of a short squeeze is why there's so much excitement right now, don't you think? And the numbers, right? The numbers are incredibly high for cost of borrowing. I think short interest as well, right?
Yep.
So, but to me, this mirrors Clove and all that other BS last year after June when we had our run up, and they were talking about Wendy's and all these other companies, Nokia and BB. By the way, don't let me forget about talking about Nokia later. Something I want to show you, T, and show everyone.
Talk about what? MILFs?
Nokia. Yeah, MILFs.
Oh, Nokia. Sorry. All right.
Nokia. But yeah, I think this is, I don't know if it's necessarily distraction. I just think there's a lot of hubbub and buzz around it for the potential. And I think it's an issue. I think if we do see it become a pump and dump, a lot of people are going to get caught in it. So just be careful. Make sure you can get your ass out if it starts to tank. Go ahead, T.
Screen share.
I'm going to keep it basic. Screen share? All right.
Yeah. This is the latest data on Redbox. Current short interest, 226%. Cost to borrow, 832%. On the face of it, doesn't that look just juicy as hell? Yes, it does. But here's where my analysis comes in, guys. And I'm going to be upfront. I've been trading Redbox on the swings, day trading it in and out. But I am not currently in a position because after $9, I got really, really nervous. And I've been saying in the Discord that my thoughts are there is a major down red candle coming at any moment for Redbox. Now, I could be completely wrong. I'm not trying to predict this thing. But here's what I want you to look at, what I'm thinking when I look at this play. Current short interest, 4 million shares, 4.4 million. What was the volume, Massalorian, while I'm talking about this stuff? Look up the volume of Redbox on last Friday.
Hang on.
While we're looking at that, keep in mind, short interest, 4 million shares. The float is 1.95 million shares. Shares outstanding, 12.62.
33.32 T.
All right. So in 8 hours, Massalorian, how long would it take to cover 4 million shares when the daily trading volume is 30 million?
Pretty quick.
About an hour at the most.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Guys,
that's why I said be ready to get out.
Yeah. Can you end the screen share now?
Sure. Yep.
This is my concern with Redbox. I mean, beautiful short interest, beautiful cost to borrow. My take on it right now, honestly, there's no institution shorting this. Nobody fucking cares about 3 million shares. This is retail longs against retail shorts. And you guys are battling it out with other small guys and day traders who are shorting it because they think you're going to run out of money or run out of energy. And I have no idea which one of you is going to win. And if you're long, I wish you the best. Yep. I honestly do. I'm not in the play. I don't give a fuck. And but 4 million shares could be covered in a matter of minutes. No institution gives a fuck about 4 million shares. You're not fighting institutions on this. The other thing I want to say about this play is due to the Class B shares, Apollo Management owns 70+% of this company. Class B shares, not the common stock that's trading right here. And my biggest fear that I said a month ago on Twitter, maybe 3 weeks ago, is that they are going to run this, let the price run up, and then I don't know why they do this, but somehow sneak a dilution in on retail's back after you run the price up. And why do I say that? Because Apollo Management, I don't trust them. And the final point, Red Chicken Soup for the Soul has a buyout offer already sealed and waiting. The deal is done, waiting for final execution, valuing this stock at about 45 cents a share. So that's irrelevant right now while there's FOMO and battle between bulls and shorts. But you got to keep that in the back of your mind. This thing is headed to sub $1. I don't know when. I'm not in it. I'm not going to risk it at this price. God bless you, and I wish you prosperity and massive profits if you're long. I'm not taking a position either way at this point. I have no conviction about which direction it's going to go, but I will be watching it with interest.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you want to call this a run, or I don't know what you would really describe this as, a rally or a potential squeeze, this FOMO, it's not sustainable, guys.
It's squeezing someone, but I think it's squeezing other retail shorts, small guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, does it remind you of kind of like Prague or something like that, as far as the numbers being out of control? You remember?
I've never seen one with a short interest this small.
For a short squeeze?
I mean, in terms of number of shares.
Yeah. 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 It's tiny. Yeah.
So this is going to be a fascinating education and experience for everybody. I hope you have protections in your trades so that you get out, with a profit and not leaving yourself open-ended for a big red candle down. But I do think a big red candle down is coming. Could it run to $20 before that? Absolutely. I have no fucking clue.
To go higher.
I'm not trying to make any predictions, but there will be a big red candle at some point.
Yep. Mike says, why is the short squeeze score not higher? I think we just did some of the reasons, Mike, right? They'll be able to close that out, like T said, in about an hour with that many shares. Be all over. Next thing you know, it'll be all over, and you'll be stuck, and it'll be back down at $3 a share again, right?
It would go up, though, while they're closing them out, right? It would go up.
Yeah.
And then there'd be no more buying pressure, and then
Yep. Yep. Big red candle. Yep, just be careful. Let's be careful. Mike, good evening. Nanook, good evening. Jason Perry, James Beatty, Silver Surfer, Flight for Right, Weirdo Shrine, Wendy D, Elevate the Frequency. Pam is in the house. Who else? Yucca Fritter, Ken Nguyen. Josh Chillin, 123. Angelina ATF, Kenny Sucks, TK Games, Warren 84858. Good evening, everybody. Chris Enoch Hayes, how you doing tonight? I'm trying to get some shout outs to people. Highway Frog, Ghost B2, man, Jake Brown, Peter Anderson. Peter Anderson says, Tony, I sent you. Hang on. I sent your video to the reporter from OAN to make sure she doesn't run into Dingbat's supposed DD.
I feel sorry for this reporter. She seems like a nice lady. She also was a Harvard Extension graduate. You guys might not know that.
Wait till you see what I have for tomorrow. Wait till you see.
The poor girl's already been what was the word I used, Massalorian? She's been on the hook for putting out bad reports previously. Discredited.
Yes,
she has been discredited for putting out bad information. And I don't want to see that happen to her. She seems like a beautiful, nice, intelligent young lady. And I would think that any reporter would want to get multiple data sources to verify their story. So I can assure you, I did reach out to her via her website and asked her to reach out to me, and also that I'd be posting a video today, and I will let you know if I hear from her. And if I don't, well, I mean, then it's on her. I would love to see more reporters take up the torch for AMC with correct information. It's embarrassing to all of us for them to go public.
Drag a reporter off the street.
Can you imagine the embarrassment of someone shooting that down with any one of 1,000 websites or SEC data with legit info? If a reporter goes live with some spreadsheet from a dude on YouTube.
That's probably why Chanel is still at OAN and not at Fox or some other conglomerate, right? That's probably why she's still at OAN. And I'm not saying anything bad about her, because she's a fellow journalist / whatever you want to say, but believe me, I have sympathy for a lot of journos out there. I know it's a tough job. Trying to sift through the truth is a problem. I get it. There's a lot out there to go through, but do your due diligence before, so that now you're not in this situation. So I know T sent her an email, so I'm waiting till tomorrow before I drop this video on her. But once she doesn't respond to T, which I'm sure she won't, then the video's getting dropped. So stay tuned.
I hope she does. I honestly hope she does. And I'll have an open and friendly conversation with her, just like I do with anyone else, and also refer her to my video. And maybe, she'd be a great moderator for a live between me and Al to go over the Bloomberg terminal data.
There you go. Yeah, get him right up to the library, have him sit down and start looking at it. Yeah. Fight for Right. Good evening. How you doing tonight? Mud Puddle. Good evening. John Garcia. Good evening. Good evening from Miami. Oh, I'm jealous, John. I'm very jealous, sir. Very jealous. Pam says, sorry if I miss anyone. I'm monitoring on both Tony and Mass's channel. By the way, I just saw Maggie's message. Maggie, no, the feed got dropped last night. Everyone got dropped at once. Everyone fell off.
What happened? What were y'all talking about?
I don't even remember. I don't even remember. All of a sudden, it's cut.
I do want to apologize. I know you were expecting me last night.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
And I already apologized to you this morning as soon as I woke up. But to the viewers, I was intending to be on here last night, but we had a 2-hour planned visit with my niece, the baby, 1-year-old, at noon. That I thought I'd be home by 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and it turned out to a 9-hour visit, all day in the pool, in the sun, a couple cases of beer and 5 pizzas. By the time I got home, you guys had already been streaming mass for an hour, and I was just zonked. It's over 100 degrees down here. Imagine being in 100 degrees and having a few beers. So I'm sorry, but here we are tonight.
I meant to ask you. I actually wrote it down. Do you get your water from Lake Mead?
No, that's Vegas.
Okay, just curious.
Lake Travis.
To where you guys get your weed from?
Maybe Lake Austin. Maybe Lake Austin. I don't know. We get it from a couple places.
Okay, got it. Nope says bag holders are gonna learn. Yes, sir. You learned your lesson on that. Listen, it happens to everybody, right? It happened with me with PHUN. I couldn't get out in time. I got screwed. I was not paying attention. I was at work in the middle of loading a sheet of plywood. All of a sudden took off, and I didn't have time to get back to sell. So I got screwed. So I learned my lesson way back. Let's see. Darkest Desire says, if I get in Redbox, and that's a big if, I'll jump in. Damn, why is my thing so laggy? By the way, T, have you seen the numbers for Jurassic Park? Pretty good, huh?
It was. And by the way, we saw Jurassic Park on Friday. How was it? I had read some bad reviews, so I was expecting like a little bit of a train wreck.
Yeah.
It was good. You know, for me, honestly, the first Jurassic Park was the only good one. But just from the director's viewpoint and how they filmed it, I don't want to get into a bunch of film nerd shit with you.
Come on.
But there are YouTube videos. There's YouTube videos contrasting the Jurassic Park to the follow-ons and the different perspective and angles and everything that the directors chose. So I was not going in there with high hopes, and it was a bit of a mess in the beginning, and it was super loud. But the overall story, I liked it. We enjoyed the movie. Scarlett liked it. We had a good time. And I'm going to tell you, this is not bullshit. The theater parking lot on a Friday night was absolutely packed.
Everybody's saying that.
The theater itself was packed. Our cinema we were in was packed. The bar at AMC Dine-In was packed.
Good.
So fucking bullish.
Good. That's what I like to see. Yeah. That's what I said last night. I know Pam went to go see it. A couple people in the chat last night went to go see it, and there was mixed reviews. Someone in the chat went to go take his child first time to the movie, which is pretty cool. But everyone said that the place was packed. Everybody that commented whether they liked the movie or not said that AMC was packed. So, shout out to Colin Trevorrow for bringing in $150 million in a shit script.
Hey, can we give a shout out to all Al's subs in the chat tonight? We got Isaac. Who else? I saw another one here. Where'd it go? Tsunami Dave, Al from Boston, 1, everyone else 0. Guys, Al, hey, in the comments of Al's videos, please go ask him to come do a live with us. Oh, wait, you can't do that because he fucking has the comments turned off. Oh, that's shit.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
We'd love to have Al on and have a great discussion. As you guys know, we do a lot of collabs with everybody in the community. Nobody's excluded unless you're a bear. Sorry, Scotty.
Yeah.
But to the rest of you, hey, if you're on the team, we want to talk with you. And Al is always welcome to come on here and explain his DD with some people that actually understand how things work. Because we're not here to sell you views or sell you a $80 a month paywall for the squeeze. We just want to make sure you guys have the right information so that you know the real information, when to buy, when to hold, and when to sell, not some fake DD that's designed to generate 50,000 clicks. I don't give a shit about that. This is not my job. I've got 4 or 5 other businesses. This is just for fun. This is because I love AMC and I love you guys. That's it.
Yeah. That's the same thing for me. This is community, and I want to make money on my shares that I bought many years ago. It feels like at this point, my first one, at least, feels like it was decades ago. Isaac says, cut the BS. Y'all are giving off strong arm tactics vibes. You gave a counter argument to Al's video and presented it to the community. Let people do their own research. Leave it at that, man. That's an interesting take. I don't know if we're gonna try and strong arm anyone. We put the videos out, and if someone cares to watch it, that's fine, and they are led to make their decision based off the 2 videos. And then Tony puts the link in his videos or directs you to where you can find the information for yourself. And I think that's a great idea. Everyone should do their own research. Isaac, you got it nailed it.
I'm not strong arming anyone. I didn't mention his name in my thumbnail, in my video, or in the video description. I just present the DD. That's all I fucking care about. Factual information.
Yep.
There's no strong arming. People can either, hey, you choose your leader and you die with him or you win with him. You guys do what you want. I don't give a fuck. But for those who are on the fence, who are wondering, hey, maybe this doesn't make sense. Well, now you have an alternate viewpoint to consider. That's all.
Slick Rick says, Chanel Rion met her husband at a CIA recruiting event at Harvard. I did some digging on her today. Some interesting stuff came up. You guys will be. I think you'll be shocked at what I found. Let's put it that way. And look, like I said, I'm not trying to go after a journal. Absolutely not. That has nothing to do with this. It is just a matter of who you're getting your information from, what they're doing with it. I don't want that going out to the press at OAN. Have her go break a story on it saying there's 2.54 billion shares out there from your Excel spreadsheet. Come on, man. She can't bring that to OAN and say we got to produce.
So, Massalorian, were they ghost shares?
Ghost shares. So are they like ghost shares? T, you want to tell them that story? I asked Tony tonight, what should I put in the thumbnail?
I didn't even make it that far in the video. I only know that quote because you told me. You tell the story.
So I was watching his video because last night everyone bombarded the chat. And if you're wondering why we're talking about it today and doing the videos about it, it's because every time me and Tony do a collaboration, this comes up. So then we have to address it, as you all see from the chat. But yeah, so I watched it, and about halfway through, she says, so they're kind of like ghost shares? And Al goes, yeah, I guess you could call them that, ghost shares. 2.54 billion ghost shares. Look, it's just a term, right? And with rehypothecation, that could be happening. We understand that.
I think we totally agree, Massalorian, right? Yeah. There is fucking rehypothecated shares. There's FTDs. There's market makers creating naked shorts. None of us would disagree about ghost shares, synthetic shares, rehypothecated shares. Make up your number. But the topic of the day was institutional ownership, not rehypothecated ghost shares, naked shares, FTDs. And let's just be accurate about what we're talking about. Rehypothecated and ghost shares and phantoms, nobody has a number on that because that is not reported anywhere except to the DTC. And fucking Adam Aron, sorry, Adam, I love you. Adam Aron will not go press the DTC for real numbers. Throw a fucking toothpick at the camera. Come on, Adam. Adam, I know you're watching. Adam's son. Son. You know, nice. Get Adam on with Massalorian and Tony Denaro, and let's talk about why you don't press the DTC for real information, because you're harming your company. You're harming your shareholders who you have a fiduciary duty to. You're harming the ability of your company to raise money by not addressing these rehypothecated shares. And rehypothecated shares are not a fact. You know, it's not fiction. There is
happening.
House Finance Committee testimony about rehypothecated shares. This is not fiction. So, Adam, let's get on the ball, Adam Aron, and talk about some rehypothecated shares.
Absolutely. Someone asked here, Sound Comedy said, did you guys do an interview with Chris Nolan? Peugeot Sound Comedy? No, but I did message him on back-to-back videos after I discovered him and said, hey, we'd like to have you on the channel for a debate of going short on AMC, and I'll take a long position, or we'll take a long position in debate. And he erased the first message off of his comment section. The second one hasn't been answered as of a couple of days ago. I don't think he's answered it since then. I gave him the email address and everything. So,
you know, there's a lot of bearish hater channels covering AMC. And the one thing that I'll say about Chris Nolan, oh man, I shouldn't even say this, but sorry, Scotty. The good thing about Chris Nolan is at least he doesn't attack people like ad hominem attacks. He can stay focused on a subject matter. I don't agree with him, But you and I, Massalorian, could have an intelligent debate with him because he can stay on topic without making it all about insulting people about things that are not even relevant to the discussion. So I'd be open to that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wish he would take us up on it. But until then, if he keeps putting out bearish material, he's going to be attacked.
It's just a matter of opinion at this point. I mean, you can look at the short interest increasing, and you can look at the cost to borrow increasing, and you can look at the revenue of AMC and the box office numbers increasing, and you can look at all of that and say, yep, it's still going to a penny.
Oh no, he says zero.
Or you can have a different opinion. I happen to have a different opinion, and if you, Chris, have a different opinion, I still respect you. I don't agree with you, and I don't know why you would think that, because every factual bit of data is showing the opposite, other than the share price.
That's
right?
it.
The share price has been declining because it's a heavily manipulated, shorted stock with rehypothecated shares, and we've been in a bear market for 7 months. So I'm just waiting for the green, baby, waiting for the market to turn around.
Yes.
Or one domino to fall. One freaking hedge fund to trip up.
Just need a little push. A little
Booyah.
push. Set off the fireworks. Drain Cleaning Australia. Thanks for joining us, man, from Australia. Al sounds like a lonely man. I don't know if he's lonely, but he's definitely a little misinformed right now, unfortunately. And look, you can make an Excel spreadsheet and put all kinds of numbers in it and fancy it up and make it look really nice. And it's outstanding work. But if the numbers aren't real or just speculation, that's what we got to say, right? We can't say there are 2.5 billion shares out there. We don't know that. So you can't go to the media with something like that.
Yeah, I wish I could figure out how many rehypothecated shares are there out there. Hang on one second. You always have your chair up so high,
I'm in a stool. That's why.
Oh, you're in a stool?
I'm in a stool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I don't have a chair.
I look like a child when my chair is all comfortable.
So a bunch of people are asking, who is Chanel? So Chanel Rion is a reporter for OAN, which is One American Network. It's a right-leaning news outlet on cable TV.
Mass, I don't know if you can pull up Dana D's comment. It's a good question.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking.
It's a good question, and we don't shy away from questions here, Dana. Look, I think we all agree, everyone that covers AMC and is paying attention to this, that synthetic, rehypothecated, FTD, naked shorts, market makers creating shares, all of that is factual and undeniable. The only question of the day, because he made a video about it, is what is the institutional ownership? And that is indisputable from SEC 13F and related filings, which is where Bloomberg and Fintel and everybody else pulls their data from. It's not even a matter of debate. You don't need to create a spreadsheet. You don't. It's just, it's out there for everybody to see. And I gave you the screenshot from Bloomberg that shows exactly the same matching number as Fintel and NASDAQ and everybody else is reporting. So why would he make a video like that? I'll leave you to your tinfoil hat theories. But for me, all about the greenbacks, baby. Whatever to do to drive views and engagement to that channel. That's all it's about. He could care less about leading you down the Pied Piper path of misinformation. And if I'm wrong, Al, come do a live with us and let's chat it out, amigo.
Yeah, put us in our place.
I'm happy to be wrong. Show me. Come on. Bring the Bloomberg.
I certainly hope there's 2.5 billion shares out there, because that means we can hold longer and we're going to get higher numbers. So I hope he's right.
I would love to see irrefutable evidence that the institutions own 500%. And I'm not talking, look, a spreadsheet that Dan or whatever the fuck his friends, a spreadsheet is not going to cut it, guys. We can all download data from Fintel or Edgar or the Bloomberg and create spreadsheets. But you got to know what you're looking at when you look at that spreadsheet. You got to know, you can see in his spreadsheet the different dates that are incorrect, and there's no distinction between 13Fs, imports, calls. Was any of that delineated in the spreadsheet? No.
No, I don't believe so.
But it is delineated and already laid out for you on other data sources. So why try and reinvent the wheel other than you're trying to create fake hype for views? Why would you block and curse out people who've been covering this play daily for a year and never deleted their channel for 5 months when they ask you a simple question? Unless you're doing it for views and you don't want someone to question you. It's a question. It's just a question. It's not, I didn't attack you. Come on, bro. Were you a Marine?
Apparently, supposedly.
I mean, I thought Marines had a little bit better. I mean, I was just in the fucking Air Force and they taught me how to have a tough skin. I would think in Marine basic training, you'd learn how to be a little bit tougher than some fucking punk who went to basic training in San Antonio like me. I'm just a lightweight compared to you, Al. Come on, man. Have a fucking discussion.
Yep. I wouldn't want to be in a foxhole with Al, that's for sure. Definitely not. Might have some issues there. Isaac, okay, so Isaac, I think we answered your question. This is something I will give you the opportunity to say to my face when there's eventually a public meetup, Isaac. Okay. I don't know what that means. JG says, Mass and Tony, what's your opinion on Lou? I'll give you my opinion. I think Lou is an entertainer, and he is holding a bunch of apes right now, mesmerized and in the play. And I'm going to leave it at that. Tony?
I think Lou, look, I watch Lou for fun. He has got the fucking gift of gab. That guy can talk his way out of a paper bag. But I do question his due diligence from time to time. The one thing that I say that I agree with Lou on is he's got realistic price targets. I mean, he's never told you hold to $1 million. So there are some things that I agree with Lou on. And I'll just leave it at that. You know, I don't want to make a personal attack on anyone. And there have been 1 or 2 times where he's crossed the line on due diligence. And I made a video on it, not about him specifically. I could give a shit about him. I don't want anyone's channel shut down. But if he goes into the harmful realm of due diligence, I'll make a video on it. So I think I've done that twice in the last year. Other than that, you know, look, he puts out 40 videos a day. I don't have time to watch his channel. And most of the stuff that he does put out is all harmless and in good fun. And if it keeps people engaged.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's my outlook now, right? It's just, that's all it is at this point. That's all it is. And he's keeping people engaged. So keep doing your thing, Lou. Don't ever shut down your channel. Angelina says, Mass, if you can, look at New York Angelo's latest. Ortex says stock numbers correct with 100% utilization. What on AMC, Angelina?
I was chuckling at that video. He said AMC stock 100% confirmed. That was the video title. Someone reached out to Ortex about why has the utilization been 100% for 4 months. It's a great question. And they had a non-answer. We've looked into the data. We've confirmed that it is correct.
Let's see. Wendy, Adrian, good evening. Maggie, thank you very much. She says, did you watch Jon Stewart's new video, SEC? No, I didn't.
Thank you, Maggie. I you know, it's funny. The other night we were talking about what happened to Jon Stewart. Remember that? That night or the next day, he dropped a video. It's like he was literally watching our
listening
stream.
to us.
I'm pretty sure he's one of your followers.
He might be.
He dropped a video the very
next day.
I mean, when I woke up, I had people bombarding me. Jon Stewart heard Massalorian.
Yeah, right. I wish. Louis says team delete comments. I don't know, Louis, what comments are getting deleted. The only thing I don't accept is like lewdness and anything racist. Other than that, you're pretty open to say what you like here. So I don't know what you're saying.
Anything because it's not my live.
Yeah,
stream.
we can't delete.
We got a couple mods in here. If you're you know, if you're being hateful to other people, that would be the only thing that would be deleted.
Yeah.
Other than that, this is pretty open conversation. This is not a channel where we block comments.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We are very anti-censorship.
Look at this. Someone in the comments. Thank you, Dana. Right. I saw his video and it appeared that he double counted a bunch of Toots positions. Thank you, Dana. Yes. That's exactly what happened.
It's very obvious to anyone who's been paying attention for this or who does daily deep dives into Fintel or SEC filings that it was duplicated info. I mean, it's not even a question. I knew it within 60 seconds of getting into that video.
Look at Mike Millspa. Tony Denaro video dated March 3rd, 2022. Oh, you know what, T? That's the interview with Adam Aron was done last fall. This is when you reported on it. I got it. Okay. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Doing the digging.
You are the bomb. I saw a
digging.
comment from Pantheon pass by
He's in
there.
here? Uh-oh. I better find it, or else I'll be in trouble. Hang on. Oh, man. Jeez, I mean, we got 911 people in the chat right now, so. Hang on. Holy, this is the one that I didn't put slow mode on. That was a mistake.
Oh boy, you can still go in and change it.
Yeah, I hate doing that though. People seem not like that. Where's here we go? I got him. Pantheon, what's going on, brother? Pantheon says not selling a single share EV until we mow ass. I explained in my channel what I've been up to. Thanks for asking. There we go. That's all. Thank you, Pantheon. Someone says, do we hold a oh my god, Muhammad, what kind of question is that?
Welcome to the channels.
Yes, of course we do. If so, what's your price target? 100 to 300? That sounds good to start. I like to start there, Muhammad.
I do not ever talk price targets because I'm not going to be responsible for making you sell too soon or making you a bag holder. It's just something I don't do. What I will say is that, you know, $500,000, $1 million a share seems a little bit high based on previous data that we have, but I don't know. Massalorian, do you know how many synthetics are out there?
I don't, unfortunately. The rumor is 2.54 billion, but I'm not.
Yeah, but we don't know. No one knows how many synthetics are out there. No one knows what's in your heart and 4 million other retail investors. And at what point 4 million people are going to pull the trigger. Since I don't know the heart of 4 million people, and I don't know the exact number of synthetics, I cannot tell you a price.
The Vineyard says they're coming after us tomorrow with all that crypto money. If they're sending Ethereum down to $1,200, they might be. Let's see. Bitcoin to 15K next month. Audio plug records. I hope not. Let's see. Thomas is in the chat. Lorne, good evening. Happy birthday. Lorne, by the way, birthday was yesterday. Lauren's birthday. Tony.
Someone said happy birthday?
No, Lauren's birthday was yesterday. Lauren Cole, his birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday. Do you want me to sing?
No, please don't. Please no. JB says, and Maggie, we obviously will go read it, watch it when we get off here. The Jon Stewart video on the SEC. Absolutely. Having no real authority. Yeah, I think me and T have been talking about that for a long time. Since Mike Ginsler started becoming a meme. We've been saying, you can kiss Mike Ginsler goodbye. He ain't doing nothing for us. JG says, Mass and Tony, can you give us a little realistic time frame from the squeeze? Or is it for a forever dream? So, JG, speaking of which, I just saw someone in the chat say that Charlie's Vids is saying that the squeeze will be pushed out till 2023 on AMC. I don't know where Charlie got that information from, how he knows that. It'd be interesting to see what the video is all about. Bugatti. Speaking of that,
I never thought I'd be in this play this long. I'm going to be straight up honest.
Touche.
So no, I can't give you a date, but we're stuck right now in a fucking declining market. And there's big money is not investing in anything risky right now. Risky would be anything with negative earnings or a high PE ratio relative to other safer stocks. Guess which bucket we're in? We are in the negative earnings bucket. Those are the first fucking things that get sold off. And second is anything with a high PE ratio in a declining market, your Teslas and similar stocks that are based on future earnings will get sold off. So in a declining market, I can't tell you when we're going to turn around. I personally want to see the economy recover, the market sentiment to turn the corner, and big money be willing to go in and buy companies like AMC. That's what I'd like to see. But I'll still hold out the hope that some domino will get tilted in a declining market. That's always a possibility. Meanwhile, just watching the quarterly earnings, waiting for us to get closer to a profitable quarter. Because what other freaking catalyst do we have right now? Not one has worked out. Not one
negative
in the
catalyst.
last year.
YG Bodybuilder says AMC and Shiba have failed us this year. YG, I don't think AMC's failed us yet. Shiba maybe, but you got to remember, Shiba came with like a quadrillion coins when it was first implemented onto the exchange. So I don't know if Shiba was ever going to be the rocket ship people expected it would be, or that it was going to be the next Doge when you had that many coins out there that you'd have to burn. They should have never dropped that many in the first place. That was their biggest mistake on that. So I don't think Shiba's failed anyone. I think people got too hyped up for nothing. AMC, the story is not over, my friend. Very far from over right now.
I have one Shiba video, but if you like Shiba, you're not going to like the video. So don't go watch it if you love Shiba. I stayed out of the discussion while it was running up, and I love to see you guys make money. But once it turned, I had to make a video to try and help a few folks out.
Harry Parrott says, all right, boys and girls, the last piece of the puzzle is in place. Bitcoin has fallen below 26,000. Crypto is bleeding. Kenny and the boys are robbing the piggy bank and getting rid from Moaz. All right, T, can you address this really quickly? What do you think about this?
Yep. I don't know. I mean, it's a great theory. There were 2 previous declines in crypto in 2021, January and late May 2021, where crypto did decline right around the time that AMC and GameStop squeezed. So I like the alignment of the data points. I don't know if they were correlated. They were correlated. I don't know if the decline in crypto was a causation or related to AMC and GameStop squeezing. I'd love to think that. I've been waiting for the third data point, and I will absolutely take it. If it takes my crypto portfolio to take a little crash to get AMC and GameStop to squeeze, buddy, I'm all over that. I hope it does. And my crypto portfolio is long-term hold for me. I'm adding on the dips, and I really don't care how low it goes. The lower it goes, the more I'm buying. Too much big money coming into crypto and developing digital coins and new IPOs coming out later this year in the crypto market from your friends at Circle and BlackRock and Coinbase and many others. There's going to be a lot of interesting developments later this year and into next year in the crypto world. And every bank and every big institution that you know of and hate are getting in crypto. And honestly, I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on, but honestly, I think that a lot of this sell-off in crypto is purposeful to drive you out, make you sell, drive it as low as possible so the big boys can accumulate more on your back and then run it back up, and you're all going to come back in buying it on the big spike up that is coming eventually. I don't know when, next week, next month, next year. Sorry. Crystal ball's not that clear. But I know that I bought heavy into last year's summer dip. The lower it went, the more I bought. And then when it started running up, I have my long-term bag and my day trade bag on crypto. I sold all that day trade bag and made 100% gain on the run up. So I'll always hold my long-term, and I'm adding to my day trading bags right now on the dips, and just within reason, right? I don't know how low it's going to go. 29,000 this recent support that we broke through on Bitcoin is not great. So if it goes lower, I'm just going to buy more at lower prices. But be careful. No one can call the bottom. Don't go all in. Always keep some dry powder. And just be patient. Stay calm, emotionless, cold-blooded, dead inside, just like Tony Denaro.
It's the way to be. It's the only way to be. Only way to be. Mysterious Motorport says, have you guys seen Maverick or New Jurassic Park? Tony has seen both. Gave a thumbs up on both and said the theater was packed both times.
Maverick was way better. Maverick was way better than Jurassic Park, but I'm kind of partial. So
it's still doing well. Still doing well. This should be a good quarter for earnings, man. I'm telling you, this should be a good quarter. We should see excellent numbers when we come back. Were you talking about crypto falling, or did you talk about like institutional? What's going on with the institutions?
I was talking about the data points we had last year where crypto fell and AMC and GameStop ran. We don't know if that is causation. Yeah. Right. We need really a third data point to say it, and I'd love to see it. And if it doesn't happen, let crypto fall. I'm going to keep on buying it as it falls because I'm a long-term investor in crypto. Not financial advice. Nobody knows. Crypto could be dead for 5 years. That's fine. I already learned my lesson. I've been around a couple hundred years, and I learned back in the 1800s, never fucking sell Bitcoin.
Truth. Wendy says, when will Ryan Cohen make some announcements on GME? So after this earnings call just went by, Wendy, might be a little bit, right? Might be a little while before we get some definitive answers on what's going on. I wouldn't be surprised. Dana, good evening. Dana says SEC is going to drop. Hang on. Oh, this thing's so slow. You know what my problem is right now that I shouldn't have open?
See you later, Tindy Time. Thanks for checking in, mate.
Let's see if it works faster now.
Tindy Time told me that he recently tried a porterhouse steak. Have you ever had a porterhouse
for the first time? Of course. I used to work at steakhouses. Yes, I've had every steak. Oh, imagine.
I don't want to go off on a tangent on steaks, but I'm personally a fan of a ribeye or a bone-in ribeye. Not the biggest fan of porterhouses. You know, on many AMC channels, porterhouses are the staple diet. I don't know if you were aware of that.
No, I wasn't. That's a good diet, though.
There's YouTubers that freaking like buy and hold AMC and then double down on 2 porterhouse steaks at one meal.
Oh, I heard about that guy. I have heard about that gentleman. Yes, I have heard about him. I know about him.
I'm not a fan of porterhouse. Give me a nice fatty cut like a ribeye or a bone-in ribeye.
Yeah,
dry
I need that marbleization
in the back room for 30 days.
Yep, I need that marbleization in the fat there.
Buddy. Yeah, buddy.
All the flavors there. Demeanors are in the house. I've been calling Demariner since I've been doing live streams, so I apologize. I was calling Demariner.
Put the name up. I want to see it.
Yeah, hang on. It's not spelled wrong. I just read it wrong. There it is.
Demeanor.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know why I got Demariner, but sorry, Demariner.
You just said Demariner.
I know. Again. I know. I know. God.
Hey, can you say that other name in the chat with the thumbs up? Have you been practicing?
Oh, for Spaculistus, that guy?
Yeah.
Spactastus?
I'm going to test you every night until you get it right.
Spastasticles. That is the biggest tongue twister. I don't even know how.
Fardaculasticus. Wait, Fardaculasticus spastasticles. Damn it.
Forget it.
Even I can't say it, and I've been practicing Fardaculasticus.
Greg says porterhouse steak is a ribeye plus a strip. So, Greg, a porterhouse is a fillet with a New York strip on the other side. There's no ribeye. There's no rib meat in the porterhouse. It's fillet and then the strip, the New York strip.
Yes,
Right.
Fillet in the strip. That is a porterhouse.
Yes, but Tony's got the right idea. Cowboy ribeye on the bone, nice marbleization, tons of flavor. That's the way to go. Tomahawk. Pam says Mass can't produce pancakes either. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, see, Maggie's the one who had to correct me earlier yesterday. Benjamin, good evening. How you doing tonight? How are you tonight? Eric
I'm
Bissell, Tony's boyfriend's here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to the mods, don't ban Eric. He is a little bit. He does sexually harass me, but he's good for comedy relief. So,
He's
Pam,
not lewd.
you can leave him alone. He's harmless.
He's not lewd like Susan. Susan last night left the chat when I said I wouldn't accept lewd comments. She said, "I'm out of here." Then
Wait, lewd comments?
Lewd, like
Oh,
lewdness.
lewd.
Like,
Sorry.
yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Kenny says, "Go eat at." Now everyone's getting hungry. Orange Beach, Alabama. I have seen Morgan Freeman there. Ozzie Newsome eats there. It's a magical place. All right, if I ever get to Orange Beach, Alabama, where is that? Orange Beach, Alabama. Is that actually on the beach, Kenny? Let's see. Yeah, everyone's talking about food now. We created a monster, T. We created a monster. Maggie says, yeah, no better steak than a ribeye. Ray had prime rib tonight. Clark Days. Hi, thank you, Pantheon. From Julie. I'm trying to get some of these comments so I can give you guys shout outs here. Futures are down. More stuff's coming this weekend. Let's see. Everyone's there's a wet aged and a dry aged battle going on right now in the comments. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, we'll be eating at some good steakhouses soon, guys.
I used to take my employees to Ruth's Chris for the Christmas parties. That was a fucking expensive tab. Employees and their significant others. I love Ruth's Chris.
They were the first company to give me a chance working the bar, Ruth's Chris. And then I never went back to waitering again. Once I got behind the bar, that was it. Ruth's Chris was the first place though. So shout out to Ruthie. And she taught me everything I need to know about steaks. Ruth Fertel from where's she from? She's from New Orleans, Nolans.
Uh-oh, we got an all caps alert from Natsuka.
I see it. Natsuka, how you doing tonight, man?
All caps alert, all caps alert.
Uh-oh.
You're wrong, Tony. It flagged into close. I guess he's talking about Redbox.
Yeah, I think so.
He must be about 2 hours behind on us.
Yeah, we just stressed it. We addressed this, Natsuka.
I could be wrong, guys. I have no price prediction on Redbox. So I don't know how I could be wrong. I said it could run to 20, didn't I, Mass?
Oh, well, maybe he's talking. Is he about Charlie's vids saying that we're not going to have a squeeze till 2023? That's what Charlie's vids was saying.
No, because I was talking about Redbox could be diluted, and I said it could run to 20. I have no look, guys. I'm not in Redbox. I have no clue how high it could run. Absolutely, it could run to 20. No argument for me. I'm saying you're fighting against other retail traders who are shorting it, and I wish you the best. Be careful. Have protection in your trades. Always wear protection.
Hey, Elsa's in the chat. Elsa, good evening. I see you're in the chat. She was asking me what time we go on, Pacific or Eastern. And Tony's like, what do you want right now? You're Mountain Time, right, Tony? Or are you
Central?
Okay, Central. Okay. Obi Shinobi says, any news on GameStop dividend? Not yet, Obi Shinobi. We are still waiting. Ralph says, Ruth's Chris, nice. Haven't been there in a while, but have you ever tried Charlie's Steakhouse? Never heard of it. Charlie's Steakhouse? No, sir. Never.
Is that there used to be a Charlie's Bar and Grill or something in Austin?
I remember that. At the malls, they used to have those. I remember those. Charlie's.
No, this was like a dive bar, a dive restaurant in Pflugerville, actually up in KC Shaw's direction. But I think they sold out and renamed, so I don't know.
Okay.
Never tried it.
I've worked at a lot of them, and I'll still say that, as my opinion, Roos is the best. I've worked at Morton's. I've worked at Del Frisco's. I've worked, a lot of places. Tully says, hey, y'all, I love Mass and Tony streams. Markets will reel back after Friday CPI, and Bitcoin is dragging crypto down. June 3rd in effect. Let's go. Moon taps perhaps. I hope so, Tully. I'm ready to be done with this, I tell you, man.
I plan on being live in the morning when the market opens. The only date I'm going to be watching for this week is June 16th.
Yep.
The Fed OMC meeting. Anything that happens before the 16th.
Yep.
Don't make any strong predictions. That's all I can say. If we get lucky, great.
Yep.
But everybody's going to be treading on eggshells up in Wall Street waiting for the 16th. See what the Fed does.
Yeah, they're running the show right now. Believe me, they're running the show.
Believe
Does
me, and if you
institutions?
don't believe you, is there anyone we can check with?
No, unfortunately.
I thought we could check with someone on the street.
Oh, you could, but I think you just gotta trust me, bro. If you just do that, everything will be fine. Just trust me. Jason says, do institutions really own 95% of AMC shares? From what is available to the information we have, Jason, it's possible, but not likely. And I would direct you to go watch Tony's video from earlier today, where he very systematically broke down how those numbers appeared in the Excel spreadsheet.
I'm going to go on record, and say it's not possible. There's zero evidential information. We have SEC filings that everybody pulls from, including Bloomberg, and that is factually incorrect information.
I like that. So okay, so we're gonna call it misinformation right now, right? Yeah. Official? Stamp it. Sorry. Misinformation. Massalorian, did you get to eat for free at all those places? So they always had family meals at every steakhouse I worked at, but if we wanted to come in for dinner, we would usually get half off. But I was a bartender, so usually I could get it for free if I work some magic. Let's see here. Clark says, Clark, good evening tonight. Mr. Chairman says Redbox is 90% institution owned. They liquidated 24% of their position in the last month.
Class B shares are like at least 70% owned by Apollo Management. The common stock is
retail.
The common stock that's trading is owned by retail, but it's only a few million shares. So good luck.
Clark says the very fact that Melvin Capital Tiger Financial is going sideways, this tells me we're on the right play. And Clark, as much as I agree with you on that, I mean, yeah, we're just we're basing our assumptions off of this information, right? That we're on the right track. And I think you're right about that. But we're basing it off the information that we've had dealt to us. It's the only thing we have to work off, right?
I love to see all of these. I love to see all these hedge funds biting the dust. We need a few more. We need some. I looked into Tiger Financial. I couldn't find that they were investing in AMC and GameStop.
AMC.
But the more that I see these guys making bad bets, the more excited I get. I tell you that. They ain't no freaking experts up there. They
every weekend that goes by, and we have another $150 million opening in the United States alone for movies, which we're going to continue to see throughout the summer, I believe. That's just another notch in our, in our belt.
They got this fucking thesis wrong, baby.
Yeah.
We ain't going to a penny rich greenfield. Fuck off.
Yep. And we're not going to zero because that's impossible.
It was fun watching him on CNBC last night trying to explain why Netflix is struggling.
Was he?
Yeah.
Greenfield was? What was he saying?
Rich Greenfield was on CNBC last week. I have it on video, but he was mostly talking about the rumor that Netflix was going to buy, what's that freaking stick that you put in?
The Fire Stick?
Not Fire Stick, the other one.
Roku. Yeah,
I think it was Roku. And he was saying, no, they're not going to buy Roku, whatever. I mean, I don't care about Roku. But they were asking him some pointed questions like, why is Netflix struggling, Rich? Well, because of competition. Yes, there are a lot of players, and I have read many articles from insiders, secret information, that a lot of the streaming companies are watching the cratering that's going on in Netflix right now and dialing back all their original content budgets and having second thoughts about what are they investing money in, because they were not expecting this kind of pullback and this kind of competition. And the streaming services are second guessing themselves right now. And we're going to be so fucking rich, Marcel.
They're in big trouble.
The movies ain't going anywhere, baby. People will always stream. That's fine. But the streaming companies are like dogs fighting it out. And we're over here grabbing the bone.
I think Netflix also suffered from other outside factors. One, the programming that was getting terrible. and the other platforms opening up and taking away their material, right? They used to have Friends and The Office. All these shows now that have gone back to Paramount or Discovery used to be on Netflix. They are no longer there. And they put huge budgets into producing their own content. Some of it's done very well, and some of it is not. Some of it's fallen on deaf ears. So I think they are a casualty of that as well. But I think the even bigger disappointment is going to be Disney. I really do, guys. I think they're going to be worse than Netflix, if that's even possible. They are really blowing it right now. Mexican Silverback says, has anyone tried to transfer their NFTs they received from watching AMC movies to a different wallet? Anyone successful? Chat, you'll have to talk about that. I don't know anything about NFTs. Tony, no, right?
My only two NFTs are I own AMC and Spider-Man. I'm not an NFT expert, not even close.
Let's see. Greg says, and they have to show their movies in theaters now to be eligible for an Oscar nod. Good point, Greg. That's excellent. Yeah, that is correct, right? I'm pretty sure that is now a thing. There's also some other stipulations going forward for Academy Awards. You got to have a disabled person, at least in some part of the movie, for at least like 10 minutes. You need to have a couple different, it's ridiculous now for what you have to have in your movie to be accepted for an Academy Award for Best Picture. Lauren says not many people are fans of pedophilia, so F off Netflix. That's right. Get woke, go broke. Yeah.
Did someone ask Tony, why do you smoke off camera? I thought I saw a comment.
No, but answer it though.
By.
I'm asking.
Mainly so I don't get Massalorian or my stream demonetized. You know, we work hard for the $3 we make for the 3 hours we put in here. And it is nothing more infuriating than you put in a few hours into a live stream and then they demonetize it because you were smoking.
Or because you don't know why.
It's just easy to turn off. It's easier just to turn off the camera. And I have had that happen before.
Wednesday night, me and Tony had the same exact material. We went on the same time and we exit the same time. My video is demonetized. Tony's was not. Why? We don't know.
I used to do my Sunday night streams with a stogie, a big old fat cigar, and just blatantly smoke it. And I love a good cigar on the weekends from time to time. But if YouTube is going to demonetize over that, I mean, we're just talking a few dollars, but still, it's irritating.
And once they catch you, they'll be on top of you forever. So if anything else slips, they're going to catch that looking for the smoking. I would love to light up my pipe right now, but it's not worth it. But honestly, at this point, if they're going to keep demonetizing every video, I might as well just fucking spark it up. You know, what am I waiting for? Let's see. PV Quickshot says, we'll never sell my AMC position. Been holding it for a year. However, you can't deny PV Quickshot. We're not saying there's not an opportunity in Redbox. You got to make that happen for yourself. All we're saying is just be careful. That's all. That's all we're saying.
I've been trading Redbox. I stopped trading it around 9. I have no problem with anyone trading Redbox. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I made money on Redbox.
I see Stacey
right now at this point, it scares me to death. And I wish you luck if you got the balls to get in it.
Yep. Stacey, good evening. I see Stacey's in the chat, and Hanzo's in the chat, and Chris Callis is in the chat. Arthur, who else? We just got a bunch of people that just joined us, so I want to get everybody in here. Tony, what's his must-see? Top Gun Maverick or Jurassic Park?
Maverick, no doubt. Not even a second thought.
There you go. There you go. Fruit Dog says, hasn't been in years. After Moas taking my kids, the mozzarella tomato appetizers blew my mind. I wonder what you're talking about. Let's see. CD says, who should I take on a date after I moon? Don Flash says, there is so much fun about AMC. How they have. Oh, T, you got to turn down your volume a little bit. The feedback's getting loud. There you go. Thank you. There is so much fun about AMC. You know they are scared, says Don. Yes, Don. I believe there's a lot of fun out there as well. Clark says, is it possible after we get closer to the short squeeze that the hedge funds would actually shut down YouTube so we can't communicate? think that might be a stretch, Clark. T, what do you think about that?
I wouldn't put anything. I wouldn't put anything past them. We've got Twitch and Vimeo and many other sources. So if my channel were ever to be cut off, I'll tweet out where you can find it.
And if
nothing would surprise me.
And if one of our channels ever shut down, we could always get Tony onto my channel or vice versa, right? If they were to take us down, especially me, right? I don't think Tony's in jeopardy, but I already have a strike, so they're already I'm already on their radar for that COVID.
Someone asked if I was in Highcroft mining yet. My price target to buy Highcroft was below 120, and the last time it really got in that price range on a good dip was May 12th. It went to 107. I did not buy on that day for whatever reason. Maybe I was buying something else, or I didn't have disposable income that day, or maybe just like everything else, same reason I haven't bought Amazon and Tesla. I'm more than 50% certain that another major market correction is coming, and I'd rather pick things up cheaper. So I will be adding some Highcroft at some point for a 5-year hold. I'd like to pick it up below $1.20. Have not just yet, and I'm 95% certain I will be able to this year.
I'm going to go find something to pull up here. So let me pull a question up. I'm going to put up a bit of something to watch for us. Hang on one second. Let's see. Lauren says, I'm not one of the waiting for 100K guys, so I'm not worried. I will be a mega millionaire at 2 to 5K. Yeah, that's a good way to protect yourself, Lauren. Exactly. Let's see here. Jurassic Park only made 144 million and 339 globally. It costs 165 to make, says Model 3 Dude. So Model 3 Dude, you understand, right, that this is the first weekend, right? That's not including all the streaming. There's not including, I mean, there's a million things. You can't just take the ticket price for one weekend and say, oh, that doesn't make sense, doesn't match up, right? Oh, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, don't bother explaining to him. You know, the Scotty's followers are going to come over here and say nonsense.
Got it.
He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to hear that they paid for it in one weekend,
and
everything after here is green. This is just one of the people from the hater channels that want to come and get a rise out of you. So you gotta take Model 3 with a grain of salt. Love you, bro. See you over on Scotty's channel.
Yep. But appreciate you coming by though and putting it out there. I mean, listen, I like to hear everyone's opinion. I don't want to shut down conversation, and that goes across the board, not just with AMC.
I'm sure the production company is thrilled that they paid for the movie in the first weekend.
They are thrilled. Trust me. With those kind of reviews, you should be ecstatic. Clark says if they were able to take Trump off of Twitter, then surely they could shut down. Well, Clark, we're not saying that they don't have the ability to do it. They absolutely do. I mean, they had the ability, but they had the ability to take away the buy button from like a dozen major brokerage firms. So I won't put anything past them. Like T said, that PPT plunge protection team, they could come in and shut down the whole net. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea.
Kenny Sucks says, Tony, would you consider selling little Tony dolls with a pull string? You obviously have not been on my OnlyFans channel, my friend. That's all I'm going to say.
Get over there quick.
Check it out.
It's cheap too. Oh boy. Let's see here. I saw somebody talking about Highcroft shares in here. What happened to it? Let's see. Movies need to make. Justin Williams says movies need to make 3 times budget to see profit. Yep. But we got plenty of time. The movie just came out 3 days ago, Justin. I think they'll do just fine. If you have that kind of an opening weekend, you're all set. Pretty much. Wilbur Doge says, what up, Warriors? Full moon action market's going to be ripping tomorrow with all this with all this crypto money that they've been cashing in over the weekend. Man.
I don't know about you. Did any of y'all go out this weekend? Like, we came home from the movie on Friday night. I guess it was around 11:30 p.m. I saw so many wrecks, and I looked up. The first thing I did was look up and look for the full moon. 11 o'clock at night, wrecks. The road to our neighborhood was completely shut off. I had to go around miles to come in the other direction from my neighborhood.
Wow.
So there's something about that full moon, guys. In fact, there's a couple of AMC channels that chart the AMC technical analysis based on the moon phases. If you haven't checked that out and you're looking for yet one more
catalyst
source of entertainment, go check out. Someone give him a shout out. I don't ever watch him, but I know he's out there. Give the man a shout out for moon phasing AMC technical analysis.
Bobby, what's going on, brother? I see you in the chat. Bobby is in the chat. No, I will not be doing OnlyFans ever. That's all Tony. He makes plenty of money. He makes plenty of money for both of us doing that. Let's see. Yes, Alea says we've all had a lot of crashes there. Exactly. Robert, good evening, 10. He says I haven't left the house in weeks. It's too hot now. Waiting till fall to show my face outside. Okay. Boy.
Tony Denaro confirms 100% AMC will squeeze because of the moon phase. Yep, I can't wait for the videos on that.
We're waiting for the Hunter's moon. Yeah. Let's see. Godspeed says 422 watching and 221 likes. Hit the like button. Yeah, guys, if you remember to hit the like on your way in and way out, that'd be great. Maggie
Tully,
says, Tony, I really good.
Tully says it's Market Moonlord on YouTube that does the moon phase in astrology. Thank you for that, Tully.
Market Moonlord.
Market Moonlord. Go check him out, guys.
I gotta see this. Tony, I really don't have those problems. 2 cars in a row is a traffic jam, says Maggie. Maggie, how far up in the woods are you in Maine? Let's see. Bobby says my only catalyst is forced margin calls. Red Sox won the World Series for the first time in 86 years during a lunar eclipse, says Bill Bev DeVoe. Was that true? Is that true, BBD? BBD. Never stick to beat. Let's see. Market Moonlord. There we go. I'm trying to get it up. Thanks, Tully. Thank you. Natsuka says Celsius Crypto Exchange just paused all selling and buying and swapping due to market conditions. Interesting.
Holy fook.
Really?
Bang, them, boom.
Get ready, guys. Strap up. Strap it up. Oh, Mercury's in retrograde. New catalyst, says Rico Reigns. Jason says I was a fireman paramedic for 20 years. Full moons were always the worst. Really interesting. How low do you guys think AMC shares will go if the market crashes? It will not go past a penny Mexican silverback. I can guarantee you that. It will not go lower than that. Not a cent lower. That's about all I can say on that. You want to elaborate or no?
No.
I think we'll be okay. I'm not worried about it. I think we'll be okay.
There is a rumor, and I have not. Sorry, maybe Pantheon or Casey Shaw, if they're listening in, or Marcel. I've heard this said in the periphery that if AMC drops below $10, there's a major haircut on the collateral, and that sounds in the deep dark corners of my brain that might be correct. I did cover haircuts on a video, but I need to go back and I need to what's her name? Jen Psaki. I need to circle back on that due diligence.
Circle back Psaki.
Yeah. Circle back Psaki. So there is maybe a hard stop at $10, but if that due diligence is not correct, or if the market gets obliterated, there is no bottom on AMC stock that I have. If the market goes down 20%, we're going down right with it.
And I would say expect it, because that's what the experts are saying.
And I wouldn't even care, because I'm not analyzing my life based on one stock. I'm looking at the entire market.
Yep. Eric says, Mass, did you know that on this channel, Tony is from the waist up, but on his OnlyFans, he's exclusively viewed from the waist down? True story. Trust me, bro. Speaking of trust me, bro, I did not know that, but it's good to know, Eric. I'm glad you know. And I know why you know. Big B says, hey, Tony, who would you prefer, speaking of that, who would you prefer to debate with, Chris Norland or Scotty?
Scotty, Scotty's gotten better.
Okay.
I'll give him that. He was very angry man a year ago, and I understand why. He didn't sell his 3 call options in June because he was listening to a couple of YouTubers, and he's been very angry since then. And I get it. There's a lot of people that are angry, but Chris Norland, even though I don't agree with either one of them, as we said earlier, it's a difference in opinion, guys. It's a difference on how you look at the data. We all have access to the same data. So then it comes down to, do you think that movies are going to recover and that AMC is going to get profitable and get to a point where they can pay off their debt? Or do you not? And that's just a matter of opinion. I mean, a debate is really pointless. But if I had to choose, I'd probably say Chris Norland. I go on Scotty's channel and have conversations with him. I don't dislike the guy. And it's a good debate prep, or, it keeps me intellectually honest to listen to what the negative guys have to say. So I appreciate both of them. I don't send people their way. That's all I'm going to say.
Sean, good evening. Sean Cranford in the house from Lawrence, Massachusetts. Show me that clam. Blazing Ape Stuff says crypto update. BTC is 25. Ethereum 1.34. Solano 28.24. Maggie says I'm really in the boonies. I have 63 acres. That is the boonies, Maggie. Maggie, can I put what if I wanted to bring a trailer up there when the zombie apocalypse happens? Do you have an acre you could put me on? I can hold my own in a gunfight. Greetings from New Zealand. Jesse, good evening. How you doing tonight, my friend? Still buying, holding, not leaving, and we're here. That's why we're here, man. That's why I put on the live stream. KD Sweaty, what's up, brother? See KD Sweaty's in the chat. True that. Celsius shut down all trading. Thank you, KD, for our protection. That's right. To protect us. Thank you. Thank you, Celsius, for protecting us. I don't know what we do without you. Chris says my office is our big astrology freaks. Interesting. Oh, Chris, find out what they're saying about the MOAS. CSI, what's up, brother? Good evening. How you doing tonight? CSI in the house.
There is a big problem as Bitcoin goes down further and further. I think you talked about this earlier, didn't you, Massalorian? There's a big problem with people that have collateralized loans that you're gonna see a major sell-off if Bitcoin hits a certain price, because a lot of people have borrowed on their cryptocurrency.
Yes.
So
yes.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how low it's going to go, but it is nerve-wracking to think about it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it is. And we've been seeing it dip for a while now, right? It's been a little bit. We've been up for a little bit now, dipping.
It's been hanging at 29 to 30 for a while.
Yeah.
But now that we broke 29, oh man.
I mean the last 24 hours, yeah.
I don't know where that beautiful firm bottom is from here.
20.
Good luck. Good luck to us all. I'm right there with you. I ain't selling shit.
25% haircut on the collateral if it goes below $10 is true. So that is a fact. See, Pantheon's backing you up on that. By the way, Bobby M, are you the guy that was on last night saying you were in your car right now? I said I'm holding for you. Is that you, Bobby M? Clark says, so when AMC is totally out of debt and the fundamental value keeps climbing, let's eventually burn the hedge funds out of this play and squeeze them. If we get to profitability, Clark, that's going to be a whole different ballgame. Now we're in different territory, right? But we got to pay off all that debt first. And yeah, I would think that would change up the game a little bit. That would change up the game a little bit. CD says, once we move, I'm taking Ken Griffin's daughter as my side chick. Please don't tell my wife, guys.
BTC Bitcoin is just getting raked with a K right now over the coals. 24,000. We just went into the high 24s.
Wow.
Woo!
That is a $5,000 dip. This might be it. See, this might be the end of it all right here.
By executive order of the president and by the crypto gods, we might be so fucking rich come Monday. If somebody, just one freaking domino falls.
One fund. That's all we need. One of you guys just cash out already.
Come on, babies. I don't know
Chris
if one will or
Norland.
not, but man, I'm going to go to sleep and have good dreams tonight.
Yep. With this crypto money,
I
Chris
might
Nolan was a
wake up
nice.
crying,
That's
but
true. You might.
I always go
You
to
may.
bed optimistic.
Let's see. Ethereum is down 2, says Lizzie. Yeah. Pretty bad stuff. Shannon says, what do you guys think about Tim Pool saying there was no one in theaters a few weeks ago? Thought it was a little weird. I don't think he knows about the ape, Shannon, but he's not as wrapped up in it as maybe we would like to think. Honestly, the only 2 times he's really talked about it was when Steve Bannon was in, and Bannon was talking to him about what we've done with GameStop and AMC. I did hear him say something about the movies a couple weeks ago. It's nothing against us. I don't believe that.
What was his sample size?
Who? Tim Pool?
Tim Pool.
Oh, I don't know.
His sample size was 1, right? He was in one theater.
Yeah, one theater in the middle of the boonies in West Virginia. Remember,
as an amateur statistician, I'd say that is irrelevant.
Yeah. Remember, guys, he's out in the boonies in West Virginia. He's in a place where he doesn't want to be found, even though he's been swatted 10 times. But he's out there on purpose in the middle of nowhere because he doesn't want to be doxxed, right? So that's not surprising.
As far as AMC content creators go, I want y'all to know I'm ranked number 3 in statistics analysis.
Are you right now?
Yes,
3?
number 3 on Google, Facebook, and YouTube. Counselor Murray says, man, so much info came out since Friday. Counselor Murray, thank you for supporting the stream. Murray says, I'll rewind to see what the whole institutional ownership percentage will impact our play. Salute to the company, to the community. Salute to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Stacia says, you missed karaoke last night. And Stacia, thank you, darling. And I know I did. I heard somebody texted me and told me. I'm aware that I missed it. Let's see. Bitcoin is digital gold, says TV. 24 in the money. BTC, the digital gold. Yeah, Counselor Murray, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Always.
I'm gonna have to call my crypto buddy tomorrow and see how he's doing. This buddy of mine,
yeah,
he
please
went
call me
100%
after.
in crypto in 2021. I told him don't do it, and he didn't. He hasn't changed. I mean, I talked to him a week or 2 ago. He was still buying the dips. Wow. Always reminds me of that video with Meet Kevin and Charles Payne on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Buying the dips video.
Yes.
He hasn't changed his strategy, and he might end up being right in a year or 2. But I could not go more than 20% in crypto. So that's where I'm at.
I'm somewhere around there.
20%.
Yep, me too. Right in the same boat. Yep. Might be a little less now. Might be about 18, but still, technically speaking. Oh boy. Hey guys, if you're new in the chat, sorry if I haven't got a shout out to you yet, but thank you for joining us. I've tried to get as many people as possible tonight, but there was a lot.
Massalorian, I'll be back in 58 seconds.
Alrighty. Yeah, we're up by like 800 viewers right now, guys. So it's been really hard. I don't have slow on, so I'm trying to stay ahead of it. Elevate the Frequency says, I sold my Bitcoin at 62. Oh man, you got out. Beautiful, bro. I mean, you can't do it any better than that, right? Paul, good evening. How you doing tonight? Scott, good evening. Tim Pool is in the rural areas. His analysis is weak, says Scott. The boonies at Cinemark. I bet you he wasn't even an AMC theater. He might not even have had the right theater. Number 1 and 2 on TA. It changes all the time, right? Number letters, that's always fluctuating between the 3 of them. Bobby. Yes, that's right, Bobby. You were the guy. Yeah, man, I'm holding for you, bro. Oh, you have 2.5 acres in Colorado? Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's God's country out there. Nice. Greg Shepard says, every time I hear of Tim Pool, I think Tim Dillon. Totally different. If they were side by side, you'd be able to tell them apart. Paul says, thoughts on Redbox this week. So, Paul, all we said was, everything looks really juicy right now. We get that. And there's a possibility of a chance to make money. Just be extremely careful with them, pulling some shenanigans. Because it looks like a good setup, right? So this is the kind of things that we run into problems with when it comes to these small floats. And, you know, in a couple hours, they can have the whole thing covered. So it's in and out. Make your money if you're going to make your money. Just don't get caught. Kyle says, dang. Kyle says, dang. Futures blood red, Asian markets blood red, crypto blood red. One time AMC, one time. I know, Kyle. I know, bro. Believe me, I feel the pain. Trust me. Literally for the 3 hours before we came in the live stream tonight, I was answering comments from the last 2 videos I put up. It's nonstop. I get it, guys. I get it. Chris says, I think I'll buy Bitcoin again at 15. If we get down to 15, I don't want to go that low, Chris. 57 says, Mass. What happened with broken bed and you saving the neighbor? I did save the neighbor, but she's got a boyfriend and she's in college, so she's way too young for me. Yeah, she's a sophomore in college, so no go on that. Very pretty, but yeah, way too young. Let's see.
Very pretty, but what?
Way too young. She's in college. She's like a sophomore in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of a limit right there.
Yeah. Yep. That's the cutoff.
Even I have my limits.
Yeah. Right.
Someone said in my comments.
Good evening. I see you in the chat, Bulldog. How you doing tonight?
Someone said in my comments today, you look like one of those guys. I was like, I probably am. I don't know what you mean, but you're probably right.
Probably right. Yeah, good evening, Bulldog. How you doing tonight? I know I've told it before, but Bulldog has this 24-hour trading show. So if you guys looking for crypto numbers, he's constantly got it running on his channel 24/7. Mass, what happened with the... Oh, I did that already. Okay. Now, someone asked a question about rehypothecation and naked shorts. Where is it?
Laughing at Matt. He said, I'd go for a junior. He draws the line at sophomores, but junior high.
Stacy, thank you very much. That's for Tony. You didn't miss Tony last night. He was not here, but he's here tonight, and that's all that matters. That's all I care about. Dana says you might want to send the cops out, do a welfare check on your friend. It's all in on crypto, says Dana. Jeez. I'm sure he's doing fine, right, T? I'm sure he's doing fine, right, your friend?
My crypto friend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got a national job for a Fortune 100 company. So
there you go.
He's doing just fine.
He'll be all right. Let's see.
By the way, while I was traipsing over to the West Wing, I grabbed a bottle of the viewer's favorite Screwball peanut butter whiskey. We're gonna ice it up.
That's the good
Massalorian. You need to have a drink so you can toast me through the camera.
I am out of whiskey right now. I'm out of whiskey and cash, so it's gonna be a couple days. I'll have money Wednesday.
And for everybody who says Tony Denaro drinks on camera, fuck off, man. So did Roaring Kitty. You can just
Roaring Kitty drinking camera, right?
Fucking hype, man.
Numbers letter says, can we please talk more about Melvin Capital closing out their positions? Cheers, Tony. I'll cheers you with a Coke.
Cheers, brother. When is Melvin Capital closing out their positions anyways? I never did look up the actual date.
That they said they would be out by the end of June. I think they said they would be out with everything cleared up.
By when?
Much. By the end of June. I think they gave themselves 3 weeks. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that. But that's what I remember hearing.
I'm not.
They gave themselves to the end of June. Let's see. Hang Say set to open at -4%. That would not be good, Telly. Jeez. Angelina says, thank God I'm only down 100 in crypto. How are you only down 100 in crypto, Angelina? That's not bad. That's great. Man.
I don't even look at mine. I don't even want to know how much I'm down. I don't look at my portfolio.
I don't either.
Look at my crypto.
Nope.
It's awful.
I don't go into my BlockFi account, my Coinbase account. I don't want to see it.
I just send more money and hit the buy button. That's it.
Yep. I don't want to see it. Let's see here. Thomas B, how you doing tonight, man? What's going on? I see Thomas is in the chat. And Rick is in the chat, and I'm trying to pull up your comment. Rick858 sending love to y'all. Going audio only because I'm driving home. Celebrate. Oh, that's celebrating Sweet 16. Happy birthday to your niece. Hope everyone is well. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. So Cougars are going after college kids? No. Oh, no. There was a girl that was attacked in my building, and I had to get the guy that was hanging around her place out of the building. She's younger, not me. Tony says, hello, all. First time watching live, man. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome
to
Tony.
the channel. Yep. You can still pound it if you get drunk, though. Mass says Kenny sucks. Art says, what do we think of BBBY? Will it pop? Blackberry, not BBIG, BBBY. Oh, speaking of which, well, do you have anything to say about that, T? Because I want to talk to you about Nokia.
I mean, all of those other plays, I don't have any major problem with them. I've looked at them all, and then I've decided to just keep investing in GameStop and AMC. Nothing wrong with them, but I think when AMC and GameStop run, those are going to run also, just not to the same degree. And Bed Bath & Beyond's got an interesting play with the spinoff of what was that? Their babies something. Help me out. The
Babies Are Us?
It's not Babies Are Us. It's their
Bye
baby specific brand that they're going to sell it off. So they got an interesting little spinoff going there, but just
is it Bye Bye Baby? Bye Bye Baby?
Bye Bye Baby. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I keep it simple. You know, there's only so many swing play, gambling play, risky plays that I'm willing to invest in. And I'm already in AMC and GameStop for the long term. And I've got day trade ones like Redbox and whatever else comes along, Mullen, BBIG, you know, from time to time, in and out. But I'm not in those other ones. Nothing wrong with them. I just don't think they will squeeze as much as AMC and GameStop. That's all.
Yep. C Hill says, who cares about an age gap when she's hot? C Hill, the minor department of my police force probably gives a shit about the age gap if she's too young. So I got to be careful.
I think he meant with someone who's legal.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. She is legal. She's definitely legal.
Only your neighbors, family, and friends. I can tell you from personal experience. Nobody cares except your neighbors, families, friends, and random people on the street. We were walking back from brunch today, and Scarlett said, do you feel like everyone's watching us? And I was like, yeah. I mean, you got a hot older dude with gray hair and a coat in 100-degree weather and a younger redhead. Of course, everybody's watching you. What do you think?
Right.
They're wondering, how did she get so lucky?
Well, Jack says,
how are you so
broke? You're an expert. I know it's a joke. How are you so broke? You're an expert. Jack, I said I didn't want to spend money on whiskey until I get some money in my pocket on Wednesday. Nobody said broke. I could go buy it right now if I wanted to, but I want to have some cash in my pocket. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's saying bye bye baby now. Bye bye baby. I want my baby back Chinese.
Adrian,
because I didn't. There we go. That's why Angelina's only down 100. Makes sense now. Common Sense Investor says, can you mention about the Tennessee situation where someone is dropping dollar bills with fentanyl on them? Yeah, I heard about that last night. What's this deal with that? What's going on with that? You heard about that, Tony?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Do you really want me to go there?
I guess not.
This falls into the do your own due diligence. Look, there are videos going back 4, 5, 6 years of police officers just passing out, handling evidence with fentanyl. And then there are websites and numerous information from other doctors and people, EMTs, that say we see fentanyl patients and evidence every day, and this has never happened. So look, I'm no expert in fentanyl. Do your own due diligence. Don't take anyone's word on it. Look it up. There's a million different websites. Do you want to watch one video on YouTube or read one post? Or do you want to look at posts from doctors and EMTs say we handle this every day and this is misinformation? I'm not going to comment on it. I'm going to say do your own due diligence and stay out of it because it's not my area of expertise. But I did look into it, and there's a shit ton of info at your disposal.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Let's see. Jeff says it was some druggie that dropped their stash. That's how they keep it. That would make sense, but if it was on more than occasion, then that would seem suspicious to me. Let's see. Apes vs. Wall Street. I'm trying to find. I had a comment. Oh, Greg said touching fentanyl does nothing if you just touch it on your skin. I'm not sure about that because I've seen police before touching it and dropping like a bag of bricks.
Yeah, I've seen it. I watched a fucking policeman pass out. Like he was handling it on the hood and then he just passed out. But then I also saw doctors saying you'd need like 200 minutes of exposure for it to affect you. So I honestly have no clue. I don't know. Go look it up. There's lots of info out there. Make up your own minds.
Man.
Not related to stocks. Not something I really waste a lot of time on. Not a lot of fentanyl addicts in my family. Just
Kim Hill says druggies are suffering in this recession. Yes, Bonnie, that's right. It can go right into your skin. That's right. Common Sense says it happened twice at 2 different gas stations. Got it.
The other thing I found of interest is the cop in San Diego, wherever he was, that passed out. They gave him like 4 hits of Narcan and he didn't respond. And I've seen people get Narcan on, or whatever it's called. Isn't it Narcan?
Narcan,
They wake up like right away.
Yeah.
So
instant, right?
Yeah. So again, I'm no expert. I'm not making an opinion. I'm not giving you advice. I have no fucking clue. Let me be clear. But he didn't respond, and the doctors that reviewed that video said that is not typical. If it was an overdose from exposure to fentanyl, he should have responded. So I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Bringer of Z says that video of the cop passing out is bullshit. I don't know which video you're speaking of, Bringer ZZ. The one I saw was from almost about 5 or 6 years ago. So there might be a new one that is bullshit. I don't doubt that. Narcan will wake you up. Acting propaganda runs this country. Can you handle this for 1 sec, T? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Angelina is a pharmacist. Maybe Angelina can tell us what's going on with this. Yeah, this is her forte.
I was thinking right before they went on camera with that guy that maybe he did a little sniff test. How do we know he didn't do a sniff test right before they turned on the camera? I mean, I ask a lot of questions, guys. I ask the hard-hitting questions. How do we know?
Yes. Greg said he went down from the stress, not the drug. That could be it too, T. All right, T, you got this for a second so I can run?
I got you. What do you call a funny mountain? Adrian says, hilarious. Booyah. Maggie, thank you for supporting the stream. Massalorian and Tony Denaro. Yuka Frita says he was already high on something else. Maybe so, Yuka Frita. I don't know. I don't want to get in a medical discussion because I'm going to stay in my lane, not my area of expertise. I have access to the same info you guys do on the Google, on the interwebs. I have doctors and drug reps in the family. Now I could ask them, but it's probably going to be the same info that you could get on Google. And there are a variety of opinions and you got to make up your own mind. I can tell you based on what I read, I'd be a little nervous. To handle a dollar bill with fentanyl. Why take a chance, right? But I'll also tell you, I'm a Denaro, and if I see a dollar bill on the ground, I'm picking that fucker up. Shit, man. If I see a penny on the ground, I'm picking that up. That's a free penny. Only 37 more of those, and I can buy a share of Sundial. Eric says, Tony, do you remember when we met and you asked me if this smells like chloroform? Best day of my life. Thank you, Eric. I'm glad you remember that day. Everyone always asks me, what do I think about cocaine? Look, I'm not a big fan of cocaine. can do shitty things to your body. I just like the way it smells. Angelina says it's not a full data set, Tony. Adrian, go ahead, Mass.
I was gonna say, well,
hello, hello
still
to you,
about
Devil Inside, Portugal.
Oh, there we go.
I'm a big fan of Lisbon.
Devil Inside, how far are you from Nazarene? That's my bucket list dream vacation, or at least travel after this MOAS. No wooden nickels though, Tony. Penny a day keeps the doctor away. Got a bunch of one-liners in here. What were you talking about? Oh, penny a day keeps the debt collector away. Says Jeffrey, not the doctor.
They were talking about, would you pick up a dollar bill off the ground if there was a chance it had fentanyl? I said, I'd pick up a penny off the ground if it had a chance of fentanyl. That's a free penny. 37 of those, and I could buy a share of Sundial. Fuck yeah, I'd pick it up.
Absolutely.
Who do you think you're talking to?
That's right. That's right.
Take my chances, man. It's a free dollar. It's a free dollar. Of course I'm going to pick it up.
What if it's on 20?
That's what insurance is for. If I pass out, that's what insurance is for.
Life insurance?
Medical, ambulance, whatever.
57 says, just wash it and it'll be fine. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, in my Rick James voice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see. Devil Inside says, you guys are always welcome here. Yeah, man, I would love to come. How far are you from Nazarene? Do you know what I'm even talking about? You got to be, if you live in Portugal. You got to know what Nazarene is. Bobby M says, sounds like a Rick James song, Darren.
I've smelled a lot of dollar bills, and I can confirm they all have cocaine on them.
Can you? Yeah. Can you confirm? It's confirmed. Yes. Thank you, Rico. Nazarene. Thank you, Rico. Yes. Everyone's
25,333 on Bitcoin right now. We're bouncing off of 24,894.
You got a chart up?
Huh?
You got a chart up in front of you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Martiman.
It's bad. It's bad.
What the hell is Nazarene? Where'd I get that from? Yeah, that's bad.
I think he's talking about maybe Narcan.
No. I don't know where I got that word Nazarene from. I don't know what the hell that even means. Nazarene is the name of the town.
Oh, Nazarene.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Kokomo Joe says Black Monday incoming. I hope not. Tomorrow's not Black Monday. It's gonna be a scary day. You might not see me on Bright Tuesday. I might not be here.
I've lived through so many market crashes. I mean, at least like 10 or 12 in the last couple hundred years. I was watching Peaky Blinders when the market crash happened. I was like, why did he fucking sell? All you got to do is hold, bro. Like when the Great Depression hit. Did you ever watch Peaky Blinders? They lost all their money.
No, but it's a great show on Netflix, right?
Just hold, buy the dips. What are you doing? We lost everything. Tommy, we lost everything, Tommy. Look, guys, it's going to be okay. Patience, cold-blooded, emotionless. Just wake up, turn off YouTube, turn off the TV, go fishing, take the dog for a walk, go to the park, go have a drink. Check back in 6 months, set some price alerts. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. It's going to be, the media is going to make you feel like the world is ending. Yeah. I even saw another segment on CNBC. Now's the time to buy gold. No, it's not.
It won't move a dollar.
No, it's not, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but you're at the top right now on gold.
They are controlling the price of commodities right now.
Absolutely.
There is no reason why gold shouldn't be $4,000 an ounce right now, if not $5,000.
And can we just have a sidebar conversation? If you're buying gold physical, you're paying 20% extra for it. Does anyone disagree? 10, 20% extra for physical. So if you're buying gold at 1,800, you need it to go up another 10 or 20% to break even because you're buying physical. You want to hold that bar. I've talked to a lot of people that want to hold those coins, and I'm like, well, you're going to need another 20% then. Good luck. How long are you going to hold those coins for? If you plan on holding them for another 10, 20, 30 years, great. But as for me, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for below 1,500. Cold-blooded, emotionless, patient as fuck. It will come back down.
And I'm not gonna lie, I bought silver, but I bought it when it dipped under 20 last summer. I bought a bunch.
If I'm buying gold, I'm buying ETFs. Sorry, you can hate on me all you like.
There you go. Bobby C says Tony was like, "Go ahead and talk, Mass." JK, F you, Portugal. You picked up on that, Bobby. That's cool. Okay, so Nazarene is the book from the Bible, is the town from the Bible Jesus was born in. Thank you. And you actually live in Nazareth. That's amazing. That is so cool, bro. That must be amazing, devil inside. That's badass. When is the time? Can you tell me in the chat? When is the time when you guys get that squall come in for those 100-footers? That's what I want to be there for. Opinionated assholes. Good evening, man. How you doing tonight? Good evening. Good evening. Tony says crypto is dumping hard. Yes, it is, Tony.
25,351 at the moment.
Yeah, it's low. It's low. And Tony has left the building. No, he's still here. He's still here. He's dumping his crypto.
It is a little bit. No, I'm not going to say. It is dumping a little bit hard right now.
Is it?
Yeah, but we caught a bounce.
Okay. Jennifer says, good evening, Jennifer. Jennifer says, crypto crash, and I suppose market will be bad tomorrow. Hi, Tony. It may be, Jennifer. Or they're saving up all this money to pay us, right? That's the other narration we have going on. Jesus, Mardiman is crushing me tonight. Thank you, Mardiman. I don't know what I'd do without you tonight. Mardiman said, Jesus from Nazareth, not Nazarene, you Momo. Thank you, sir. Oh, boy. Adrian, what's going on, brother? Adrian says, what kind of milk comes from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. Nice one, Adrian. I like that. Where's the best place for a destination wedding? Where are we going here? Bringer. Oh, man.
Ooh, that is an excellent question. We need to set up another YouTube channel for destination weddings.
Yeah. I would say Bora Bora. That would be my place to go. That's where I'd be going if I had choice. Let's see. Nazareth was also a great 70s band, Hair of the Dog. That is correct. And Nanook. Devil Inside says Thursday, November through February. Okay. All right. That's when I got to be there then. That's when I got to be there. What would be a good number to jump on Ethereum? Will 83 says. Well, I have to look at a chart to tell you that, Will. I have to see
I'm
the
laughing.
chart.
I'm laughing because my good number was anything below 1,900, and we're at 1,342.
1342 right now. 1342.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my gosh, I'm getting obliterated. But I'm going to be buying some more. I got to move some more money into my crypto account.
I didn't think moving on to 17, I would ever see that again on Ethereum.
Right now,
I'm not even,
right now, the safe plays are only, in my opinion, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let me know in the chat if you agree or disagree. I mean, when it bounces back, Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to get the biggest bounces.
Yeah, of course.
And more importantly, of all the coins that are out there, if this were a 5-year crypto winner, who's going to survive 5 years? Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are my two biggest holdings. I have weekly dollar cost averaging into Ethereum, but on the dips, I add in more money. Good Lord. This is a price that I never even dreamed I'd get to see again. I love it.
I never thought we'd go below 17. Dana says, Bora Bora is gorgeous. I'll go back again with you, Master, show you around. Yeah, I've never been there. So, Dana, I'm going to have to go. I guess I have
Bring a ring, though. Bring a ring.
I'll bring the ring. You get the tickets. I'll bring the ring. T, are you going to be streaming tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you going to be streaming tomorrow?
Yep. When the market opens, 8:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. we're either gonna be crying, drinking, or rejoicing. We'll find out in a few hours. I'm not expecting. Look, between Monday and the 16th, it could be a bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
As I said in the Discord earlier tonight, a few hours ago, the only thing I'm looking for this week is the follow through from CPI data on Friday, the interest rate hikes, if they're going to change it or not on the 16th. And the third item I mentioned was what is going to happen with crypto over the weekend. So I'm not making.
You're not worried about unemployment numbers?
Huh?
You're not worried about unemployment numbers? No.
No.
Good. KC Shaw says, "Don't do it, Tony." And I'm assuming he was referring to when I said Tony's dumping his crypto, but I was just kidding, KC.
I'm not dumping any crypto. I already learned the hard way. Do not sell your crypto. Years ago, centuries ago, I learned never sell your crypto. I'll be adding judiciously.
Robbie C says, worst part of the market crash is you lose half your money, but still have to keep your wife. You guys think SPY gap in the AM? That's definitely a possibility, right, Robbie? Definitely a possibility. Thank you very much, by the way, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Jack Wolf with a Lou comment. Lou says we are squeezing on Monday. All right, Lou.
Oh,
let's hope he's right.
That's gospel. That's gospel around these parts. I don't know if you know that. AMC is safe too, says Sonny. Yes, yes, Sonny. AMC is safe. Ethereum going down, brother. Ethereum going down. Shit coins will drop. Only Bitcoin. Okay. Look, like Tony said, and I backed out 100%. It's Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's MasterCard and Visa, and that's it, right? Those are the two.
Oh, KC Shaw says, sell, get out while you can.
Oh, okay. KC was going the other way. Okay. I thought he was saying, KC. Don't sell.
Hey, KC, you might be right. This is not financial advice on this channel. This is just two, we got an Austonian and a Bostonian talking shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck do we know? Don't take our advice.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I ain't selling shit. I'm buying on the dips. I already learned the hard way. Don't sell.
Yeah, me too.
I thought I was a genius a couple years ago selling Bitcoin, and then I never got back into it, and then it freaking ran up out of nowhere.
Yep.
I'm not doing that again. The money I invest in crypto, I don't need for another couple 100 years. So just let it ride, baby. That's what I do. Look, if you invested money you need tomorrow or next week to pay bills in crypto, rethink your life.
Story. Yep.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Michael Burry said all crypto is crashing. Speculative bubbles are bursting. I will short bonds and mortgages. Let's fucking go. Yeah, OA. He's been saying that for a while, right? Pantheon says Batman invited all the superheroes to an evening discussing Bitcoin investments. Superman didn't go because it was crypto night. Oh boy, we're getting dry humor all over the place. Woof, coming in all sides to get bombarded. Casey said, "Oh, this is what Casey answered you." Okay, yeah, not financial advice. Got it. Dino Mike says when March 3rd. Dino Mike, I got that for one of the shirts, definitely. Bonnie, oh boy, man, the chat's going fast again. It slowed down for a second. Now we're taking off again.
At the end of the day, whatever crashes, whether it's crypto or the stock market, we need a good wash, rinse. We need a rinse out. We need a rinse out of all the risk. We need a rinse and reset. So fucking bring it on. Bring it on and let's move on.
Yep.
I'm tired. I'm tired of the waiting game. Bring it the fuck on.
Get it over with. I'm sick of spending all this time on videos that, are only good for 24 hours and then the information changes, I mean, not all of it. A lot of it is we're able to stick with a lot of the notions and a lot of the information, but really.
Adrian says, why is no one friends with Dracula?
Who's Dracula?
Because he's a pain in the neck. Adrian, do you know why everyone always invites the mushroom to the party? Let's see how good Adrian is with dad jokes.
Is a dad joke?
Dad jokes. Adrian is the godfather of dad jokes.
Oh, Okay.
Why is the mushroom always invited to the party? Massalorian, do you know?
Why? No idea. Why?
Because he's a
Please.
fun guy.
Fun guy. Wow. Oh, I wish I had the sound effect for you right here. I wish I had it. Elevated Frequency says nobody should take any YouTuber's advice. Elevated Frequency, I would agree with you, my friend. Do your own DD. Yes. Fun guys. That's not a new joke, T. It seems like everyone in the chat knew. Dana, Richard, Arthur, Pam.
Everybody's
Grandpa
already heard it
Barney.
from their dad. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Everybody's got it in there. Let's see. Grandpa Barney says Grandpa Barney's boring, but wait, what does he say? Hold on. Hang on. I'm trying to pull up these chats. Oh, I think he's answering your things. Grandpa doesn't bong, but I'm thinking. Let's see. Matt R says spy puts in the morning. See, I would wake up and see what Kors is doing. Check with him first. He's usually.
I think
expert
tomorrow you
spy.
just wake up, buy some spy puts, take a couple hits, take a nap, and check back on Friday. I mean, what the fuck? How?
Good advice. Good advice.
Why not? Just do it. Not financial advice.
Hold on.
What else?
Someone
I mean,
said,
that's what you could have done last week, and you would have been just fine.
Yeah.
On my Discord on Monday, that is exactly the advice that I gave. Spy puts, everybody. Take a bong rip. Take a nap. We'll check back on Friday at market close and ching, cash register. It worked last week. If you were in the Discord, you fucking banked on that strategy. And we got to go fishing. We went to the park. We took the dogs for a walk. We had a lot of naps.
There you go.
It's a beautiful week.
There you go. Easter Beast says our own DD is usually based on a YouTuber. All we do is just provide the information, right? Then you guys can take everything and you can see in our videos where the information's coming from. Usually we're pulling up the articles or showing you. I mean, we're not just talking off the top of our head.
Uh-oh. What happened to Massalorian? Are you still here, buddy? Tell me we didn't lose Massalorian. Oh, boy. Are we dead? Is the stream down? Massalorian, what happened? It looks like we're still live. Massalorian just cut himself off. Kenny is shorting the Massalorian. I'm watching on his channel. It looks like his channel is still live. Woo! All right. This is now the Tony Denaro. Let's talk about the Massalorian. What do y'all want to know? What do y'all want to know until he gets his camera back on? Rich Greenfield in the chat. Rich Greenfield shorted him. Oh, he's back. All right. Enough. Stop the questions. I can't answer them anymore. They were asking me all sorts of questions about you.
All kinds of mean stuff.
Yeah.
I was only gone 10 seconds.
Not meme, just probing questions.
I heard glass.
Eric's getting excited now. Wait, you got me at probing questions.
I don't want any probes going on. I'm all set with probes. Sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. Dave. Lizzie's saying shush. Was this all planned when he comes back? LA said, do you know Corey? I gotta get to the bottom of this. By the way, Javi, how you doing tonight, man? Do you know Corey Feldman surprised that he referenced tweet to AMC Apes? Yeah, someone said the other day. I didn't see that. I thought it was a joke. No, I mean, that's kind of weird that he did that, but I don't know what his. So he must have some association to someone with AMC shares. I'm sure. Someone said, "What's he smell like?"
Dana Young.
I saw that. How the fuck would Tony know, Dana? What I smell like? Oh,
Lord. What's he smell like? How the fuck would I know? Oh, Lord.
Like roses and chocolate petals. Roses and chocolate petals? How about rose petals and chocolate? Mass from Boston and Alice from Boston sounds a little sus. I didn't take that 5-month break though, Rich. Remember? And you got to be working on getting AMC to a penny. I don't know what you're doing in here. You don't got time to be in here commenting. Get back to work. You're short on AMC. Opinion says they shut me down. Everyone always says that, but I think it has nothing to do with that. It's probably my shit computer. Adrian says I was gonna go on an expensive vacation with a classical pianist, but he was too broke. Oh man. Wow. All right, it's definitely getting late. This drop in crypto could really have, yeah, J Stars, for sure. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Myself says he smells like cocaine. Tony. Oh,
you'll have to get up close and let me know. I have no idea.
Corey Feldman has been going on Ape Radio. Really, Wendy? Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. I thought that was kind of a joke, but that's really interesting. I mean, it's not like he's still where he has his status from before, but hey, I'll take any ape with a big name is good in my book. I don't care if he helps us squeeze the stock. I don't care who it is.
This is for Corey. Corey was saying, "What is Tony drinking?" Screwball.
Peanut butter whiskey.
You can't pour it if you don't take the cap off, Denaro.
Oof, no, Liz. Kidding me? Yes, Ian was asking what you're drinking, tea. Got it. Richard says mass when toothpick coin.
Cut a piece of your jacket off and sit it so he can
smell it. Says Kenny sucks.
Fuck, you guys are sick, man.
Who's a pickle sniffer? I saw Arthur saying that. Jeez. Boy, oh boy. All right, let's start wrapping this up, guys. It's 7 minutes to midnight. I got to be up early. So I'm going to go through the chat and just see if we got any questions. I want to put anything up. If anybody's got anything before tomorrow morning, before Tony goes live. Corey says Mass needs to wear a hat with an A on it, and that's what's the B's for? What? Mass needs to wear a hat with an A on it.
Next time you get Scarlett on, Eric, you can ask her what I smell like.
Oh, I'm sure Eric wants to smell you. Definitely. DM says Tony needs 3 sheets.
Eric, I can already tell you what she's going to say because she tells me all the time, you smell like Tony. I like it.
His handkerchief smells like chloroform though, for some weird reason. Jack, Froggy blocked you again? What a piece of garbage Froggy is. I don't know why he does that to you, Jack. It's terrible.
Hey. Easy on my boy Froggy.
No, I love Froggy. Mass, for the record, Ocean Hair Gel. In a couple weeks, maybe, Eric.
Ron Sampson says Tony ain't waking up. Ron, ask Lowboy. Look, I don't need sleep, guys. I have not slept much since I discovered vampire blood. I will be up till 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I was up the other night. Lowboy, I was on Pantheon stream with Lowboy, Pam, and all the crew. And then Friday morning, up bright and early, live streaming the market open. Do not bet me on not waking up.
Yeah, he'll be up.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Word to the wise.
You got plenty of sleep last night.
I'm an expert in waking up.
Tony DeLorean, bong rips by puts. Everyone tomorrow. It's not what we said. Hey yo.
I think this guy watches Shark Tank.
Got it. Mass Mexican Silverback has a good question. Hang on, let me find it. Says Teledog. That's what I want to really get to before we hang up. Is anybody? Bobby, thank you again, man. I'll have to go. I can't pull this up right now because we're about to get off in 2 minutes, but I will. Let me just click it and see. Can I? I'll have to come back to the chat, Bobby. But Robbie, I will. Robbie C, I will come back and check out what you got. Where's the question from Silverback? You see one, T, from Mexican Silverback?
Dana says she got blocked for swearing. Fuck people who block you for swearing, man. Welcome to the real stream where you are allowed to swear. But we do love people. We do love people that don't allow swearing. God bless them. That's for daytime. That's for daytime, guys. Daytime, we're straight. This is the evening. It's raw. It's just hanging out. We're just having fun. We're not trying to do a lot of due diligence, but we will. I mean, if you got questions, but you can swear tonight. You can have a smoke. You can have a drink. It's Sunday night. What else are you going to do? No one, you don't got to work tomorrow. Oh, Scarlett. Scarlett says she has to work tomorrow.
Oh, Scarlett has to work tomorrow. Mexican Silverback said board of AMC stock approved 3 bonus shares waiting for shareholder approval, and AMC gave approval to migration of shares from SME exchange to main board of NSE. Does this affect the MOAS? This shock approval? I don't think so, Mexican Silverback. I don't see how this would be bad for the MOAS. Do you think this?
I haven't seen that, so approval? I don't know. I mean, they always do executive compensation bonuses, so nothing surprises me.
Yeah,
it was on the vote coming up, right?
Yeah,
to improve their compensation plan.
And they also wanted to say that they were going to base it off of well, they want to do it so that there'd be an incentive to make the company worth more because you're going to be paying a higher percentage in stock equivalent, right? It'd be less cash. I know they talked about that.
Give them as many shares as you want. Just tell them don't freaking sell it. Don't sell it when it goes up. How about you hold with us?
Right. Or offer it to retail. Don't just throw it on the open market.
So how about you don't give Adam Aron a $40 million bonus? How about you distribute it across all the employees? How about that?
Bye, Angelina. Good night. Let's see. Late night streams are great, says Dave. Tension breakers from the FUD. Yeah, man, we're just trying to keep it loose tonight. Not too serious, not too lackadaisical. Got to bring some facts to the table. Robbie says that's my link. I'm interested in the exchange change. Okay, Robbie, got it, man. Al says Al Tarragon. Tarrago says.
Oh, you got me. I got a little excited for a second. I thought Al from Boston.
No, unfortunately, no. Hedge funds don't understand what they did by kicking the can. They made a lot of us consider the invested money was gone. We have thick ER skin, and most of us are ready to wait and wait. Yeah, Al. That's how I feel right now. I've been my skin is so thick at this point. There's nothing.
Are there any gamers in the chat? Are you a gamer, Massalorian?
No.
I bet there's a couple in the chat. People who have like spent hours or days or weeks like farming some useless mining gold or trolling for a fish or something in a game, just so you could upgrade your armor. These fucking hedge funds don't know who they're dealing with. Today's generation, the algorithm doesn't compute for shit like that. These people will sit here for weeks or months grinding.
I think that's one of their biggest
wait for
problems.
That eventual payout. They can't compute that. Their algos aren't ready.
I think that's one of their biggest problems. I think they are running up against a generation of market investors right now who are not going to fold like everyone else has in the past. I think they ran into something they weren't prepared for. There's a lot of gamers in the chat now. We got a lot of people talking about games here.
Elias says, what type of game are you playing? The last game that I really played that I invested any time in was World of Warcraft. So yeah, there were some stupid things, quests you'd have to do. Like you'd have to stay up till midnight to go fish in a certain realm and a certain, just like stupid stuff. I mean, the commitment was visceral. Like, you had to be committed. These guys don't know. They don't know who they're dealing with. I don't play any games anymore. I'm covering AMC now, guys. This is my life.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time to be. I mean, can you name one YouTuber who has time to play games on Twitch? We're covering AMC. Ain't nobody got time to play games, right?
I don't even have a system.
Right, exactly. There's not one YouTuber who's playing games.
That's invested in AMC.
Not seriously covering AMC.
Yeah, no.
Nobody got time for games. No.
And the last game I played was Napoleon Total War. That was the last game I played. So it's been a while.
Some of y'all get that sarcasm. We're gonna see in the comments.
We'll know who's got it and who doesn't. Casey, have a good night, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Casey.
And Pam, good night. I guess Pam's leaving. Good night, Pam. Good night, Pam. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. This Al is from Canada, a different species. All right, Al, we got you, bro. No problem. No problem. No problem. What?
Eric's always got a comment.
Oh yeah, he's got yeah. Where is he? Right here. Yep. Dr. McLovin says, I have no time for games, just all AMC and GameStop for me. All I want to do is watch my friends on YouTube. Right on, Dr. McLovin. Tony, the only game I play is with my heart. If I can get out of here. All right, that's a good wrap. We'll end on that note. Tony's lover is expressing his deliciousness. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna call it here at 12 o'clock. We did
Eric, don't piss Scarlett off. She is a redhead and she is Irish, so she will cut you.
Yes.
Just
dangerous.
Saying.
It's dangerous. T, what do you want to say about tomorrow?
Have to make friends with Scarlett, Eric.
What's your plan?
Thank you, guys. We love you. Fun hanging out. We will see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Massalorian, are you working tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. I will be here. And whoever wants to join, come check us out. I don't expect great things this week. I'm not going to be doing a lot of live streaming this week, just like last week. It's going to be a shit week, but I'll be live when the market opens. We'll see what's happened tomorrow. We'll give a pulse on what's happening, and then we'll take it from there. I'll be in the Discord all week, all day, day and night, like always, for those that are actually supporting the channel. And I'll be on live stream as much as I can. And in the time that I'm not live, I'll be working on videos, answering your questions, due diligence, Twitter, the normal shit. And June 16th, right, Massalorian, the AMC?
Yes. The next
June 16th, we got not only the Fed, but AMC shareholder vote. So lots of stuff coming.
Yep. And I guess for myself, guys, all I want to say is if you don't hear from me tomorrow, which is a possibility, and shit goes sideways tomorrow, I'm still with you. It has nothing to do with that. But I will try to be around tomorrow night. I have stuff I'm working on, that Palantir video, and I want to get into the subject of Nokia. Keep forgetting what Nokia. Yes, the Nokia thing. We didn't get to it tonight, but that's all right. We'll get to it.
I'll be watching Redbox with much interest tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen. Good luck to all of you if you're in that play. I'll be on Discord talking about it all day tomorrow.
There you go, guys. That's where you can head in the morning. Thank you all for joining us. Appreciate you guys so much. And we will talk to you soon. Good night, guys. Bye.
Peace out.